Hi! Hello. And I dare say, dare I? Welcome. I did dare. I doth herely declare dare of the doing of having, doing, being. Welcome back to Pokemon The Pit of 100 Battles. Last time we stopped at Pit 50, so just halfway through. We're gonna do a little bit of... yeah, I turned random music on, and we're gonna do a little bit of non-speed-up battles today. But other than that, we're gonna, like, get back into the flow of it, remember where we were, and then once we're at, like, 10 floors down or so, we're gonna go back to speeding up our battles. So honestly, with them getting more difficult, maybe we won't even be able to do that. My kitten says hello. Oh, shit. Yeah? Yeah, it's fine. Sure, I guess. I made mess up. I did not heal. Oh no-y. Oh no-y. Oh no-y. Okay. If I do a little bit of a little bit of... Hello? Hello? Hi? I reset the ROM. Why did that reset OBS? Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. That worked. Yeah. Oh god, how is Twitch? I think Twitch might be dead. Oop, that's so true. I think... Did I kill it? No? Okay. Okay, no, it's okay. Dude, what a day I'm having. Okay, let's see if we're... Oh, thank god we're still here. Oh my god, okay, we're good. Guys, we're good. We're good. It's okay. It's okay, so... Alright then. Let's... While we're waiting for the stream to, like, properly start. I did not get a lot of sleep today for reasons. Which makes me more productive, ironically. I finished the short, I did a lot of chores. My body hates me and wants me to damage it. Because I am the most productive when I get very little sleep. And I get the best sleep when I drink alcohol. So... You know, it's not great that is how it works. Oh, it was not because of Factorio, it was because of other things. But yeah, no, it's... I sure love how... When I am forced to wake up at like 6 a.m., 5 a.m. or something with like 4 hours of sleep, my brain just goes like, yeah, do all the work. And normally when I get like, you know, 7, 8 hours of sleep, my brain is like, die. And yes, like when I drink alcohol, 6 hours of sleep and just the best sleep quality ever. I don't know, man. My body hates me. Anyway. Pit of 100 Battles, right? ROM hack, which is like roguelike thing based on... Mario Paper Door, 1000 Year Door or something? Paper Mario 1000 Year, that is the combination, I think. We had a pretty good team last time. We started out with Gong and Choker, and we also had a Rapska that we traded away, Wonder traded for Scooper, I think. And we also have, we just got a Darmanitan, Galar, which is insane, and he has an item actually. What's your item? You're holding a Hyper Potion, ooh. But yeah, he's Zen mode, so we are gonna have to change that, because, I mean, I guess it could be funny, but... Yeah, like, we can't, like, the thing is, it doesn't really work unless he's, like, permanently at half HP, which I guess we can do. We can just, like, not heal him, right? We can just belly jump once and then not heal him. And then we have Lunggala, which we also got, which is really good. Shadow Shield, you know, good Pokemon. Joker has been the absolute MVP, though. But yeah, let's actually heal. And then let's check our money. How much money do we have? We have 1,000... I'm sorry, I'm very tired. I had caffeine and my ADHD meds, but I don't know if that was enough. So you're gonna have to deal with some brain shenanigans today. Okay, let's go, first of all, move relearner. Let's check what the Gourm can do. God, I sure love how you don't have 100% accurate ice moves except for Ice Punch. But sure, we'll learn it. Sure as hell better than Blizzard. Because we're not going to be using that. I'll take Headbutt, I guess. Oh god, that takes so long. No, not Choker, no. No. Well, do you learn anything that I would want you to relearn? Nah, your moveset's good. Okay. Gurm. Gurm Anitan. I probably do want Icicle Crash. Don't bite, Avalanche, work up Ice... Wait, didn't I? No, I touched Ice Punch. Headbutt... No. Let's just go with Icicle Crash. Hi, Pancake! Hello! Welcome, welcome. You don't need Uproar, I guess. We didn't really get any TMs, huh? I don't really want Thrash either. I kinda wanna... let's teach it Bite, just so it has like a move that is not Thrash, because why the fuck would I ever use Thrash? Yeah. Ideally it'd have like EQ or something. But you know, we take what we can get. Okay. Now we go over here, and we... I don't think we can buy held items. Yeah, no, sadly no. I don't know if gems are used up. Wait, didn't we get... a held item that was like... Yeah, the wide lens. Let's give that to Darm, actually. Because then it can use Icicle Crash safely. And... I guess safety goggles for... someone? I don't know, what item do you have? Shell Bell? No. Well, we'll look at items in a moment. But yeah, an Earthquake TM would be kind of nice. Alternatively... Worms. Alright, no, I can't do like Zen mode here. Is Guerrilla Tactics hidden ability or not? I think Guerrilla Tactics is regular ability? Yeah, wait, that's a bit weird. It's Sheer Force or Guerrilla Tactics and then hidden abilities. Ah, you can't switch them out of hidden ability though, can you? Right? Ah, wait. Darmanitan. Zen mode is hidden, yeah. Because I don't think if you give it... So this guy is stuck on Zen mode. We actually can't give him... yeah, we can't let it have... the other... Okay, so how does Zen mode work exactly? Start of, or at the end of a turn, if the HP... Start of battle or end of the turn, if the HP is below half, it will change to Zen mode. At the end of the turn, if the HP is above, it will return to standard mode. Okay. So... I guess we're just gonna want him at half HP. Yeah, that does suck a little bit, but it's definitely workable. We can work with it. We can work with it. Because Zen mode is pretty strong. It's a really strong Pokemon, so you know we can definitely make some shit happen. But that means we are going to want ideally some better moves on it. One of them is obviously Earthquake. Earthquake, there it is, 8,000. Which it does learn. And I do think that is going to be worth the money, just because Darm is really, really powerful. G-Darm is really strong. So let's go teach it that. We could also give it a Focus Sash, but that does feel a bit redundant. Yeah, no, I feel like that's redundant. There's the TMs. Kind of wish you just got some more interesting... I feel like every end of each floor I get like the most boring items possible. Okay, so... If we have the wide lens, we don't need Ice Punch, honestly. But we also don't really... I mean, Bite is good coverage. Whatever. We can also set up Belly Drum. That is a possibility we have if we feel like we're safe. I guess we could also do like a berry. It's not really worth it. You know, we'll stick with this. I do want to level this thing up as well. If I'm going to look at like my Pokemon whose levels are the most insignificant, it's definitely these two. The Darm variation looks derp. No, it looks awesome! I love Darm. G-Darm is awesome. He's a snowman. Look at him. He's a snowman. You're gonna hate Zen mode Darm, I think. And I don't think you're gonna like it. You're gonna be like, wow, that's so ugly and stupid. And then I'm gonna be like, wow, you're so wrong and stupid. Because I really like Zedar. I like Zedarm a lot. What item did I give this? White lens, right. I'm an idiot. Comfey is gonna be our backup, just in general. And then obviously we also have Lunala. Alright. Also plop down a save state. You. Fight. Looks like he has a tumor. It's the Snowball! He's a snow guy. He's a snowman. Come on. Don't be mean to him. He's a little guy, and you should respect that. We're just gonna Icicle Crash this guy, and I guess Pollen Puff this thing. Oh yeah, we can actually Pollen Puff our own friends in battle to heal them. I kinda didn't think about that. Even though that's literally half of what the move does. Psychic. Ooh, Zenmo time. Look, wait. Can I see the status now? This is like my favorite. I love this guy so much. Zenmo Darm is so funny. Like Galarian Darmanitan specifically. Also, look at those goddamn stats, dude. God, Zenmo Darmanitan has just insane. It's like 160 base speed, 150 base attack or something. Hold on. G-Darm Smogon. I want to tell you the exact base stats because it's... Yeah, it's 160 attack, 135 base speed. It's so insane. The problem is that, like, getting it into this mode is impossible. Also, it's part Fire type, which is just really cool. First Ice Fire type. Looks like the rare bomb in an enemy. Yeah, it's like a rare Bob-Bomb. He's going to kill you mode. So true. Alright, anyway. Since Icicle Crash is 100% accurate, this does just always kill. Basically anything, because it's just, you know, insane attack stat. I don't think I set up his EVs, actually, so that might be a little bit problematic. Lungala be leveling. Hydro Pumpy is actually going to kill here. Oh, wow! It did not kill. That's kind of surprising. Oh, Giga Drain's priority. Good levels for Scuba. He does need them. How did that not kill? I guess, yeah, just the lack of EVs. That's okay, well, we're gonna have to revive that guy. And we don't have Revival Blessing anymore, so we can't get, like, a free revive. But we learned from our mistakes. So, you know, having learned, G-Darm is banned in OU. Oh, yeah. No, I know. Trust me, I know. I'm well aware. I'm well aware of what... Wait, did that not kill, really? That was, like, nothing. Oh, this thing probably has an Eviolite. That's why it's so bulky. Okay. That might explain it. Because both of its abilities are bonkers. I don't know, Zen mode is like not the worst to deal with. It's pretty simple. The problem is like once it gets set up, like the fact that it also just has Ice Shard, it's just so good. Double choice item is just so good on it. Like it just wasn't worth trying to like ban some parts of it and not others. Like it just deserved to like ban Hammer. It's fine. They did not need to do like a complex ban for it or anything. Yeah, Comfey's in front of the party. Okay, let's actually remember to go edit stats. Yeah, that cannot stay like that. Gonna need max attack. And... honestly, he's really naturally fast. I'm gonna go max attack and HP so he can, like, survive a hit. Surprise surviving the thing here. I mean, it's, I guess, different from how other Pokemon roguelikes usually do it, because usually, you know, the roguelike part... But your Pokemon are so limited, like, you can't really replace your Pokemon. Right? You literally get 6 Pokemon throughout the whole thing. Your enemies scale with you in terms of like how many Pokemon they have. You don't really get... Like if your Pokemon just died, like that would just be... It would just be like kind of over, right? Also, how dare you? You bastard. Actually being kind of owned here. Actually getting completely owned. Oh my god. Okay. Here's what we do, right? We're just gonna be, like, a little bit boring. We're gonna go... Alright, that's status heals. We're gonna go... 1 energy root... for Scuba. Not Scuba, I mean, for Comfey. Scuba dies here because of the Spidef drop. If it hadn't been for the Spidef drop, I would have just, like, put it to sleep, but, yeah. What are you gonna do? And now we can just do our little Calm Mind strats. And assuming we don't get crit or Spidef dropped too much, should be able to just sweep, because Comfey be like that. Yeah, setup strats are definitely, like, the way to break this ROM hack, I guess. The way to deal with all the bullshit. Aw, it's the little guy. He's the little guy. I'm still absolutely walled by literally any fire type when I'm playing Comfey, but there's not much I can do about it, you know? Like, Comfey doesn't learn any moves to deal with fire types. It's like L plus ratio plus deal with it. Darumaka is such a good cry, by the way. We don't respect and appreciate Pokemon cries enough. And he's got a good one. He's got a good cry. The only better crier is Cubone. For obvious reasons. Because he's a sad little guy. And the fact that, like, you actually have to deal with power points does make it so you can't really just pick one Pokemon and sweep everything all the time. Because, like, I am forced to occasionally use different mons, or at least, like, find enough PowerPoint items. Torkoal and Camera. Those are two really good ones. I do think Gen 1 had some of the best cries, but that's just because those are the ones I, like, know about. Like, actively. But if I'm being very objective about it, I think Gen 8 and 9 probably have, like, some of the best cries. And then there's the... what is it? Stunfisk? Stunfisk has a great cry. Just being... because, like, without its cry, you wouldn't really know that it's a Pokemon that's, like... it's a fart joke. You wouldn't really know that. But because its cry sounds like what it sounds like, you realize that, like, it's a whoopee cushion. I love that. I want to make a short about that, I genuinely do, because I feel like it's something many people don't really realize about Stunfisk. And, like, you know, he's the mascot. He's, like, the mascot of the big competitive subreddit. He deserves to have the funny. Me when Palafin without hero form. Oh wow, they're actually gonna properly use it, huh? That's actually interesting. I like that. I like that. They're actually gonna do Dolphmite. There's Dolphmite. Interesting. Well, you still die here, sadly. I mean, maybe not, actually. Dolphmite's kind of bulky, yeah. Actually doesn't get one shot here. But I doubt this can kill me. Maybe? I don't know, actually. Okay, yeah, no, we're fine. With Life Orb. Oh. Air Balloon. Alright, well, I mean... whatever floats your bunny. I must kill you, however. Please don't Sucker Punch. Actually, if it... wait, no, it... yeah, no, Sucker Punch is +1. No, Sucker Punch is +2 accuracy. Priority. And then... yeah, Draining Kiss would be a +1 after Triage. Alright, give me that. 1 Bitter Root. Nice, to replace the one we used. 1 Fresh Water. And a Max Potion. Decent loot, decent loot. Sucker Punch doesn't work on Triage. I mean, I thought it would, like, Sucker Punch into Lunala, is what I meant. That's what, like, my assumption was. Oh, fuck, I think Darmanitan actually doesn't get experience if it's knocked out, which is kind of an issue. Oh, Zwilus, you're not gonna like... have you ever heard of Fairy type, Zwilus? I don't think he liked it. Guys, I don't think he liked it. He did not like that. Triage has... wait, Triage has +3? Really? I thought it just adds 1 level of priority. Are you kidding me? Yeah, like, as far as I know, Sucker Punch doesn't work on any... like, it doesn't matter what priority move you're using it on. If it's a priority move, it doesn't work. I thought Triage was just +1, though. Like, you know, like, it's the one I'm thinking of. Prankster! God! Sorry. My brain just fully turned off there for a moment. I was entirely in a... like, what is the ability? What is the ability called? What is it called? What is it called? It always goes before E-Speed? Wow. Well... oh yeah, E-Speed is +2, you're right. So I guess Triage has, like, the most priority possible for an attacking move that is not Fake Out. That's literally, like, the highest it can go. Because, like, the only attacking move with +3 is Fake Out, as far as I know, at least. If I'm, like, remembering correctly how the game works. This is a Calm Mind kind of game. And then Psychic that guy. Funny Dragonite counter, that's true. There's a lot of funny Dragonite counters. Curse, alright. Chandelure, alright. Some interesting strats being used here. Kind of want to set up twice here, honestly. I don't see a reason not to, at least. Because I don't think we kill Pincurchin at +1. And it's not really threatening me with anything. Moonblast! Ooh, fairy type coverage. I don't really want to get rid of Get rid of Moongeist Beam, but, like, frankly, it's not doing much. Like, it's just 10 more base power. I guess it does ignore abilities. I guess Night Days is the one that I'd rather get rid of. I don't really use it. It's not great coverage. Because, like, what does it hit? It hits Psychic types and Ghost types, which I can already hit. And that's it. So I don't really have a reason to run it. Okay, now we Draining Kiss you. I'm actually gonna have Psych up first, because it just is more damage. And then Shadow Ball can be down here, I guess. Actually... yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense to me. Nom nom nom. Kissy kissy. Doesn't... honestly, I was kind of expecting that to not one-shot. Pincurchin's, like, kind of bulky. Did I ever tell you about Psyshock Tusk? My favorite set choice specs. What the fuck are you talking about? Wait, what the hell are you saying? What do you mean choice specs Tusk? How did I just get poisoned? The fuck? What happened? What just happened? I'm sorry, what? Poison? From a Pincurchin? Does Pincurchin have, like, Poison Touch and I don't know about that? Oh no, it used Poison Jab on me. I see. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, Pincurchin doesn't have, like, Poison Touch. Tusk gets Psyshock? That sounds horrendous. Don't you have, like, 50 special attack? Why would you ever do that? That sounds like an insane throw. Okay, Ice Heal, 1 rare candy. Honestly, I don't ever see when these are useful except for selling. Like, the 1 level just isn't really worth it. And if you're gonna use, like, Psyshock Tusk, why not use... what's his name, you know? Future Tusk? Just okay Tusk? Let's actually chop an antidote here. Do anti-enemy's physical set? Oh my god. Oh my... yeah, you're so right. It's not like you have, like, stab moves that do that. It's not like that thing has 120 base attack or something, and doesn't even need attack investment. You're so right. Now you're thinking with portals or something. Okay, what do you got for me? Anorith and Luxio. Let's Draining Kiss the Luxio and... I guess Psychic this thing. I should have double attacked, because the Luxio's probably not going to die here, yeah. I should have just doubled into the Luxio. Okay, it killed, never mind. 1 Voltacious Switch. 1 Hitmounting top. This looks like an easy dub, though. Giga Drain here, Psychic here. Easy peasy. Looks on you, I don't think, in general. Honestly, that's a mood. I respect it, and I understand it. And I'm down and up for it, and for it, and up it. And with it, I'm many things. I'm a man of many talents, okay? Don't you dare question me ever. Pokemon do you want to Mega for the most badly? Ooh. The thing is, I'm pretty sure the Megas were leaked. So... if that list was correct, at least, then, like, I already know what is getting a Mega. So I guess it's more about, like, which of those do I want to be true? Or do you mean, like, in my ideal world, which Pokemon would I want to have a Mega? Like, realistic one, or my personal wish list? The second one, I'm assuming? Alright, so... that's actually a good question, I don't know. I don't like Megas. So from like a gameplay perspective, I don't like megas, and basically every Pokemon that I would put on a mega list, I would rather just get an evolution, to be honest. Because like, I feel like mega Pokemon, you're swimming in grass. Man, the pollen here must be crazy. Is it worth it? Nah, it's like one more floor before I can revive. It's fine. Who are you? Your worst nightmare. We are so not on the water, by the way. That's so not how this works. I feel like this guy kind of kills me, actually. I don't know why. I just have a feeling. I'm gonna go into Gong. My other Pokemon are gonna be so fucking under-leveled. Jesus. We just Iron Head here. It's fine. Nice crit. Loser. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know what Pokemon I would want to have a Mega over just an evolution. I guess Dunsparce could be like a good candidate for Megas specifically, because it already got an evolution now, and a Mega would be kind of befitting of like it as a Pokemon, I guess. Because you could do, you know, like the whole just elongated or whatever, which would work with the design. So it's like, I could see it, is what I'm saying. I could see a Mega having more interesting design stuff on it than, or compared to like just giving it evolution. Because an evolution has to be like self-contained and like permanent. But if you give it a Mega, you can really like, you can have fun with it. You can give it just like as many, like compare regular Centiskorch to Dynamax, to Gmax Centiskorch, right? I feel like you could do something similar there, where like Gmax Centiskorch is not a Pokemon that can just exist by itself, but it's absolutely a Pokemon that could, that can be like a temporary battle form. And in that sense, I think it does a good job. So I think that's one where a Mega would be good. The fuck? Wait, can I edit these in battle? Oh no, it just shows me the stat changes. Okay. Interesting. So you have like a better status menu. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to get this thing killed, by the way, so I can like get a safe switch into my guy with triage and get like a big heal here. That's what I'm actually trying to do. All right, Joker, you are the MVP of the run after all. Stronger than any legendary. It's a good thing I still had Giga Drain PP. I was actually not sure. Yeah, other Pokemon that I would want to have Mega Evolutions specifically. I don't really know. There's probably some good candidates from Gen 2 that really could use with a little bit of an upgrade. I was gonna say Tyranitar, but obviously... Yeah, I really... Okay, yeah, Pollen Puff is not affected by triage. We know that now for sure, because of paralysis. Making us slower there. Grapple locked. Don't get paralyzed, and then it's easy. Mega T-Tar. I think Dragonite could be a good Mega candidate. The only issue is, like, what do you name its Mega Stone? Mega Dragonite-ite, you know? It's like... It doesn't really roll off the tongue. Honestly, Claydol, actually. I feel like Claydol would probably be better for a Gmax in terms of, like, just design-wise, but I think Mega Claydol could also be interesting. One more trainer. I'm gonna be super risky and not heal. Yeah, Mega Claydol would go pretty hard. God, I don't know. I mean, obviously, like, I'm also gonna be like, you know, obviously, like, haha, fossil Pokemon. All of them should have Megas. But, like, a lot of them, I'd rather just get evolutions or, like, regional forms, stat ups, you know, that kind of thing. I don't think all the Megas need... or all the fossils need Megas. I think the fossils just need to be, like, updated with better movesets. And, like, I don't know, some custom fucking ability that they all have that just inherently makes them, like, immune to grass moves or something. I was working on, like, other potential, like, Fossilmon, like, Fossil Fakemon videos and, like, brainstorming. One thing I kind of want to work on was, like, a potential way to have... a way to potentially have... like, remedying the rock type weakness, right? The fact that fossils are bad, having, like, some kind of quote-unquote regional gimmick that makes it so that they don't simply suck. Fortnite. Honestly, Mega Fortress is another really good one. I think Mega Fortress would be a really cool one. Fortress is a really good design, and I don't know, it has a lot of potential. It's just kind of been left behind, I suppose. Interesting switch, I guess. I was gonna say, what if you go Spinda now? He just, like, pivots between those two. You missed a brilliant window for a bit on the last short being. What was said bit? Like, bits on twitch.com/paleo? Or twitch.tv/paleo, I guess. Oh, also Mega Spinda. Give us Mega Spinda. Or give it an evolution and then give that evolution a Mega. So that Spinda can enter Little Cup. I've been playing a lot of Little Cup. There's gonna be a stream next week, fun fact, about me ooh, Icy Rock, by the way. If we can get like an Alolan Vulpix, that would go so hard with the Garm. There's gonna be a stream next week about learning Little Cup, even though I've been playing it a lot. And one thing I'm gonna do there is... what's the word? I'm also gonna, like, invite people to the Calmon server because we've been wanting to be like, hey, some new players maybe. So if you want to join a Calmon server, hey, the one that I play on, even though I haven't been there a stream in a while, you can join that. Really wants to keep a BST of 360. Why would it? I mean, Spinda can still have a BST of 360, right? You can just evolve it and it has a different BST. Like, the joke doesn't need to be forever the same. You know, if Dunsparce can evolve and that's a joke Pokemon, they can evolve Spinda. What would I want to buy here? I'm thinking, like... honestly, it's just kind of PP ups at this point. I really need PP ups. Like, or PP maxes, I guess, but I can barely buy any. And I don't know what the point of these even is. Unless they literally just let me, like, change a Pokemon's... oh yeah, Mints would also be a good idea. Let me check my natures for a moment to see if I have, like, any bad ones. Let's see, so you're Lax nature, you'd probably want to be minus special attack. You have a good nature. You have a bad nature, actually. Yeah, that's a pretty bad one. So we probably want to make this modest. This... honestly, Jolly. I feel like it wants the speed more. You have a good nature. You have a bad nature. Okay. Wait, no. Bronzong is a good nature. Because it's minus speed. No, it's plus speed. Okay, I know we want the opposite. We want plus attack minus speed. Or like plus defense minus speed or something. Okay, so... no, mints. I'm just... nature mints. So we want... we want Lunala to be better, so let's just give it a modest mint. Yeah. And let's see if we can get another one for Bronzong, because Bronzong is probably staying on the team. Yeah. So I do want it to be, like, decently useful. Ice Heal. God, do I have anything that I can, like, actually sell without feeling really bad? Because I don't really want to get rid of my revival items. Those are really useful. Oh yeah, this I can sell easily. The rare candy. That's, like, barely ever useful. I think, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, Bronzong wants to be... was it Brave? I think it's Brave nature. Yeah, Brave. Plus attack, minus speed. Because we want this guy to be slow, because he's doing slow Pokemon things. You have your stats edited, right? Yeah. And then we give you... oh wait, we didn't get you the Jolly Mint. Ah, it's still fine. Power up. So modest for Lunala, because Lunala really good. And then Brave for Bronze Ong. The Bronze Gonger. Right. Wouldn't be surprised if they give it an evolution with a BST 540 and permanently be turned around. 36. Wait. Why 540? If... I guess, yeah, 6... Or like 720 would just be like way too fucking much. Yeah. We EQ. Wow, yeah, we don't even need to be Zen mode. Bergmite. Hello, Bergmite. Would you like to get Earth Quackied? That doesn't kill, that's fine. Kinda wanna actually bite here, because this can safely... Never mind, okay, I thought this could safely put me into range. A drawback ability. I could honestly see that, doing 720, but, like, it can only target your own side of the board. Wait, that would be so funny, could you imagine? It's like an insanely bulky and strong support Pokemon that can only target your partner Pokemon. It'd be like a doubles gimmick. I could see that. Or it can use, like, field-wide moves. That'd be really funny. They should do that. It would probably be fucking useless, though. God damn, bro, you suck. You're bad. My god. I don't think you can kill it. No, it's just a Gongan, I don't know. You can probably kill that. Leech Seed, how dare you. I'm not a huge fan of Megas, but what do you think they would do for Volcarona Mega if they did one? It doesn't matter, it would be garbage. I'm sorry, literally does not matter what they do, it would literally be awful. It would actually be just like fucking terrible. I like Arboliva, I used it in my Scarlet Violet playthrough. I always say that, but I like normal type. Normal type's my favorite type. Bro's getting rid of all of my abilities, of all of my stuff. Leech Seed, Levitate is gone. Yeah, Mega Volcarona, I guess they could do something with it. It would be like a cool... I don't know. If they give it Drought, it would be useful. That's, I think, the only way that they could make that Pokemon not garbage. Volcarona's kind of... Yeah, Volcarona is goated because of Heavy Duty Boots. I'm sorry, if you think that Mega Volcarona would ever see play when its held item is being used up by a Megastone, and they have, after they have vastly reduced the amount of Pokemon that can learn Defog, no. No, absolutely not. It's so much more difficult to get rid of hazards nowadays because Defog has been taken away from like half of the Pokemon that learned it in like Alola. Because like in Sun and Moon, that Pokemon was really good. Like Volcarona was really good because basically everything learned Defog via tutor. That's not the case anymore, so it's just not as good. It might be really good in doubles, to be fair. Volcarona is really good in doubles because Stealth Rocks are just not really a thing there. So that might be a thing. Why does everything have Sticky Barb, dude? It's so strange. I guess it's to punish you for not, like, equipping items. I don't get it. I don't really have a way to deal with Torkoal. Don't. It's fine, I'll stay in. And I'll just set up like a Calm Mind here, and then you can Shadow Ball that to kill it. What about Rapid Spin? I mean, Rapid Spin is a really good move, but the distribution of it is really limited. As someone who has been like really trying to find good Rapid Spinners to use, there's not many of them. Like don't get me wrong, there's some good Rapid Spinners, but all of them are kind of niche in their application. Things like Excadrill really likes being in the sand, and otherwise it's really frail. And it's still like a move you don't really want to use. And like I said, a lot of the Pokemon that learn it just aren't that great. Oh nice, we get Giga Drain. Naturally, we don't even have to use the thing. Like, Pokemon are good because of Rapid Spin. And then, yeah, also Golden Go. Not just Golden Go, but just Ghost types in general. The fact that Defog... Like, the reason why Defog was such a big change in how the game worked is because Defog couldn't be blocked by Ghost types. Spin blockers were like a big thing. Yes, they buffed Rapid Spin afterwards, which I think was a really good call from them. I think the new Rapid Spin mechanics are, like, really good. Making it, what is it, base 40 or 60 base power now? With giving you a speed boost as well. It's a really good move now. But the distribution of it is just not that great. So yeah, that's like that's the main thing about it. What's happening? This is Pokemon Pit of 100 Battles, where you do 100 battles in a row with the same... You start with a team of 3 Pokemon, you can find 3 more as you go. Golden Ghost should not exist. Yeah, you hate every... I know, if it's Gen 9... Or sorry, if it's past Gen 5, actually, you think it should burn in hell and die and shouldn't exist and blah blah blah, yada yada yada. We all know. Even though, you know, Gen 9 is objectively insanely goated when it comes specifically to the designs of the Pokemon. Dude, Squoober is never gaining a level. Holy shit. Bro is never leveling up. Bro is never seeing the light of heaven. He's never entering the gates of heaven. If I ever made a team with Volcarona, I'd have a Pokemon with Spin and Defog. Yeah, no, you'd need to. Honestly, well, actually, no. Like, the thing with Volcarona is, like, the nice thing is that nowadays you don't need that anymore. You can run... A lot of teams can be run just without hazard protection because of heavy-duty boots. If, like, a Pokemon really doesn't like them, you can use a spin blocker. Or, sorry, you can use heavy-duty boots on that Pokemon. And a lot of the good hazard setters have really good ways to play around them. Because very few Pokemon nowadays set up hazards anymore manually. It's kind of just Stealth Rocks and the very occasional Sticky Web team, even though Sticky Web's kind of gimmicky. The big reason why is because, like, most of the hazard setting, or most of the, like, meta involves around bulky Pokemon that can heal up throughout the course of battle, like a Alomomola, is really, really popular right now in OU. Because it's been given, like, Flip Turn, Wish, Protect, like, a lot of good shit. Glamora is, like, the premier suicide hazard setter because it sets toxic spikes just by entering, which makes poison types better because they can delete those toxic spikes just by switching in, so you don't even need to manually remove them. So the main hazard to contend with is just rocks and sometimes spikes if the opponent is running. I guess sometimes you run it on, like, Ferrothorn, but for the most part it's Hisui and Samurott. A revive, nice. Barf's 1,000 hazards, yeah. Well, I made a team where I was like... Because I'm using this team on the Cobblemon server, where we have item clause, like, you know, only 1 item per team. Or 1 of each item per team. I actually came up with a really funny strategy. That is... because I was like, man, I can't use, like, Focus Sash on this. I can't use... Like, Rocky Helmet didn't make any sense, so what did I do? I put... it's my only poison type, so I put Black Sludge on it. And that ended up putting me in, like, the direction of, like, man, I need another bulky Pokemon. What do I do? Well, I could run bulky Glamora. Physically bulky, bold-natured Glamora. And it's so good. It's so surprisingly good. I run Spiky Shield on it. So it can switch in very easily and take a lot of hits from, like, a lot of different Pokemon. Even, like, Flare Blitz from, like, Choice Bandit, Hisuian Arcanine. Set up a layer of hazards and then heal with the help of Spiky Shield. So it can get, like, 2 turns of healing. It has Stealth Rocks from manual hazard setting as well. It has Mortal Spin, by the way. It's actually my spinner, which is the funny part. And then I gave it Venoshock because I was like, well, I have Mortal Spin. I'll be poisoning a lot of shit. I was actually considering giving it Corrosion, but Mortal Spin doesn't work with Corrosion, sadly. It would have been really funny, though. That would have been, like, quite a funny set. Also, I was gonna say 2 Hisuians, but it's not 2 Hisuians, it's just 2 regular guys. I'm still longing for my good old bulky Special Sweeper with leftovers. I mean, that works, like, you can run that. It's just that, like, why would you run leftovers when you can run Giga Drain? Or, like, Wish, I guess. Like, Volcarona has enough sustain, it never needed the leftovers, it's just that... What else are you gonna do with that item slot, you know? You don't really need that slot for leftovers. It's perfectly fine to just put boots on it, because then you don't have to worry about, like, removing hazards first before switching it in. Though, I will say, if you can run it with either Life Orb or... I think some people run, like, Rocky Helmet on it even, I've seen. Like, you do get a lot of value. Like, Volcarona is still a really good Pokemon. It's just that without boots, it becomes so much more restricted because of how much the game around hazards has shifted. Oh yeah, Rest is just, like, bad on it. Like, you should not be running Rest. Rest, especially because you don't have Chestoberry. Like, yeah. It's a Gen 5 set, like, you know. Marty played competitive in Gen 5, and that's the only games. That's where Pokemon ended to him. So, yeah. You're gonna have to, like, accept it. Yeah. But like, Giga Drain on it is just so good. Quiver Dance once, and then you just Giga Drain everything into oblivion. It's certainly interesting for this thing to be using Uproar, I guess, but we'll make it work. I do outspeed it, nice, and I don't really care about Uproar, because what if it hits my Ghost type, it just stops. Alright, no, it hits everyone on the field, but because I'm a Ghost type, it only hits one, so it's still... Is it still spread damage? I actually don't know if it's still affected by spread damage. Nice, nice, nice. It's kind of nuts how it gets Giga Drain, by the way. Yeah, no, like, I would understand Leech Life, which I think it also gets, but the fact that they were like, no, this thing needs a special move to heal. Next thing, they're gonna give it, like, fucking special type Bitter Blade or something. They're gonna make, like, a new Bitter Blade just for that fucking thing. I swear, they love Volcarona. They keep giving it, like, buffs. Not even directly, it's all, like, indirect buffs. Haha, no oh god. That's really mean of you. I really wish you hadn't done that. That's honestly, like, so fucked up. That's so messed up of you to do. Don't think it learned Giga Drain Gen 5. Yeah, in that case, Leftovers or Rest. But, like, even then, without Chestoberry, I just don't think Rest without Chesto... Like, if you're running Rest, you need to be running either Chestoberry or Sleep Talk. It just is not worth it to run it otherwise, because you lose so much tempo. Like, my god, the tempo you lose. So 58, and we're again down 2 Pokemon. I think it might actually be worth it to use a Revive here. I do have them. Actually, if I revive this, won't it come back at 50%? Yeah, so this actually will be able to, like, go into Zen mode right away. Oh, what are you, by the way? Oh, well... Okay, fine. I'll revive it if necessary. Didn't realize we had a fucking Reviver boy here, and then I used my Revive. Don't think it needed a different move, really. No, it doesn't need it, but it just feels like the Pokemon Company is the kind of company to, like, give it anyway. I don't think Giga Drain kills here. I kind of want to Earthquake, but I feel like that'd kill my Comfey. Yeah. Wow, Oranberry. Guys, I'm terrified. Wow, that didn't kill? That's kind of crazy. It has to be Assault... No, not even Assault Vest. That's so weird. Oh, no! No, that thing has Dazzling. Oh, Unless it's not Dazzling. Okay, we're gonna switch here. Please don't be Dazzling. No, it's Dazzling. Ah, the pain. It's painful. Ah. Okay, we're gonna have to revive that thing. We're gonna have to revive Comfey. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's rock type super active. Honestly, yeah, that's true. I just feel like it might espouse. It might, what's the word I'm looking for? It might not run, Fiery Dance. If it got, like, essentially Bitter Blade, but as a special attacking move, it would probably be running that over Fiery Dance, because you just set up the Quiver Dance instead, over, like, hoping for the plus special attack from Quiver Dance. It's just more consistent, I think. Because it's really difficult to one-shot it. There's not really any consistent rock moves. Dude, Volcarona would drop in usage so fucking hard if they just made, like, a rock-type move that was 100% accurate. If they just made rocks 100% accurate, or, like, they like, increased the distribution of Accelerock or something. That would be a death sentence for, that would be an insane death sentence for Volcarona. Not death sentence, but, you know, it would not be great. Because a lot of rock moves are not contact, so, like, most of the physical rock moves are not contact, so you couldn't make use of Flame Body. Yeah, no, Volcarona... To get back on the topic, Volcarona I don't think needs a Mega, and I don't think would enjoy having a Mega. Because it wouldn't want to be Mega. Yes, save a lost soul, Shedinja. Save my Comfey. Save our Fae. Wouldn't dare do that to my beautiful moth. What, make it a Mega? Most people would probably be happy if their favorite Pokemon got a Mega Evolution. Okay, we Zen moding. We are like 10 levels below, that's probably why we're not doing shit. Okay, let's EQ, and you can Giga Drain, because you're at full HP, so I feel like this doesn't kill. This doesn't kill Comfey, I mean, hopefully it kills the other two. Good, 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 good. We really need this thing to gain some experience. Because I want to use its insane power, but I feel like I kind of can't. That's awkward. By EQ, it's gonna... I could Pollen Puff Darm here. That might actually be worth it. I think that's worth it here. Does that not get priority? That's so sad. Even though it's technically a healing move under Triage. EQ, does it kill? Ah, bro! You're so ass. Why are you so bad? You're actually terrible. And here I was hoping I'd have like a funny, super good broken Pokemon. But no, he just dies. And if I don't use him, he doesn't get levels. But if I try to use him, he dies. Yeah, I don't know if I like the level management in this, honestly. It really feels like once a Pokemon has died for like a few floors, it becomes kind of impossible to catch up with. Because you're just losing out on like experience. Like literally losing out on extra experience, because experience share like... Ooh, experience share like multiplies experience. That's good though. That's really good. Assault Vest, that's a really good item to get here. We got some Pokemon that could maybe want to use that. Probably Lunala, actually. I feel like Lunala really... No, Lunala really appreciates having... If it's maybe Garm? Or actually Bronzong, I guess. Bronzong probably likes that. Yeah, let's give it to Bronzong. That's a really good item. Mr. Jong. No more Shed Shell for you. Or Shed Bell, sorry. I do want to quickly check out your stats. Yeah, HP attack. You've got good physical bulk, and now you've also got good special bulk. Right. We got a Pokemon here. Is that just money? Meowth, that's right. An amulet coin. Ooh. That's actually also really good. Is that not a held item? Oh, there it is. Power up. Wait, do I use it? That's a strange place for that to be. You're already holding protective pads. It's niche. Protective pads is very niche. I think we're gonna do amulet coin. It's gonna give me a lot of value because money does seem to be pretty difficult to come by. So that does feel worthwhile. Another argument against Megas. It would be unhelpful. Also, I meant they wouldn't dare give Mons rocks to kill it. I hope they do at some point, man. Rock types are already held back enough. Like, rock is not a good type. It's kind of very objectively a bad type. whenever a good rock type exists, it's always despite its typing. There's very, very few rock types where I would say that they benefit from being a rock type. Because, like, what benefit do you get? You have a shit ton of weaknesses. Most of those weaknesses are typically moves that are, like, special attacks. Even though you, as a Pokemon, like, most rock types are physically defensive and specially very frail, right? It's such a bad dichotomy for it to be. And actually, I feel like Draining Kiss is going to be more damage here. Maybe he's able to kill. Damn, okay, not able to kill. Okay, well, he's just Shell Smashing again. Like, rock types tend to be physically bulky, especially frail. And then a lot of them have, honestly, just really bad secondary types. Because rock type, if you pair it with, like, common types that rock is paired with, like ground or steel or fucking, I don't know, what is another, like, common bug, I guess? It's not really that term, but, like, water? Water's another one. Like, you're always exasperating really bad weaknesses. You always end up with 4 times weaknesses to, like, common types. And rock type does not really have a good defensive profile for, you know, like, types it resists, so it rarely adds anything that those other common types don't already. Like, wow, you get like a 4x resistance to normal type if you're rock steel. You're still insanely weak to fighting, which is far more common. Like, it just never works out. They need to either change the defensive profile of rock type. Like, I genuinely think this. I think rock type is a kind of badly designed type. They either need to do that, or they need to make the effect of Sandstorm far more powerful, and then also make Sandstorm, like, make the ability Sandstream more widely distributed. Because I'm not gonna lie, Sandstream right now is not a good ability, because all you're doing is enabling one of 2 Pokemon that are good that have Sand Rush. There are basically no good Sand Rushers. It's not like with Swift Swim, where you have, like, 17 trillion fucking, like, Sand Rush, Swift Swimmers, all of which have, like, slightly different things that they're good at. Why do you have a Mirror Herb? That's so niche. But I guess I'll just keep setting up and hope he doesn't... Okay, he's just gonna keep using Struggle Bug. Okay, then I guess we just try and kill. Probably not gonna one-shot, and he's gonna... Oh no, he's gonna Wimp out. Okay, well, we're neutral right now. And this guy can't really do anything to me, because all his good moves are special, and we're at +3. Never mind, he's got Takedown. But he's not a good physical attacker, so that still tracks. Let's set up a bit more here. Yeah, like... Where was I in my big rant? Like, yeah, with Sandstream. You don't have really many or any Pokemon that are, like, really good Sand Rushers. You've got, like, Houndstone with Last Respects, technically. But it's not good because of Sand Rush. It's good because of Last Respects. Right? It doesn't need Sand Rush. If anything, a lot of these Pokemon prefer, don't like Sand Rush because they either have, like, better abilities, or if you make them reliant on sand, it makes your team extremely tight because sand hurts everything that is not rock, grass, or rock, ground, and steel type. And rock, ground, and steel type all have really common overlapping weaknesses. The only good thing is that you get to use steel types, which, you know, they're still weak to fighting, but I guess they're not weak to, like, to water and grass. But they are weak, like, they don't even resist water. So you don't get, like, extra defenses. It's so... Sand is not a good strategy. Sand is objectively the worst weather ever since snow got buffed. Right? They need to do something like they did with snow, but for sand. They need to do something. And then the other big issue is they just need to update its defensive profile. I do not think rock should be weak to fighting. I do not think... honestly, if they made steel not weak to fighting, that would help rock types. I'm not kidding. A lot of rock steel types would now be good. Because if they're only one time weak to fighting, that would help them. But they can't buff steel type more because steel type's already broken. It's this, like, really stupid catch-22 where, like, all the Pokemon they made into rock types, they're held back by, like, such specific parts of the game. And they need to add some goddamn moves that are 100% accurate, that are rock type, that don't have, like, weird drawbacks. We cannot keep making this type, like, the most just the most possible, like, hard and, like, inconsistent type to play around. You have so many weaknesses. None of your Pokemon are actually bulky. All of your Pokemon are, like, fake bulky, in that they have okay defense, terrible special defense, and a horrible type. And then you don't have a single goddamn move that you can consistently hit with. And it's not like you want to use Rock Slide. Rock Slide isn't even that good. It doesn't, like, compared to other types, it doesn't have that good of a base power. So you're stuck with using Stone Edge because it's, like, the only thing that makes rock types decent. It's 80% accurate. You want to use a Pokemon that has, like, actually good synergy with certain things, like, I don't know, Rockhead? Use Head Smash. It's literally your only fucking option. And it's also 80% accurate. And a lot of Pokemon with Rockhead don't even get it. Looking at you, Aerodactyl, why don't you get... You literally have Rockhead and your only recoil move is fucking Double Edge and Takedown. You don't even get Brave Bird. You don't even get Head Smash. The only two stab moves that you'd actually want to use. Listen, I love Rock type. Rock is either my favorite or my second favorite type, depending on how you measure it. Because, like, normal type is probably... has a lot of Pokemon I really like. I like normal type thematically, but, like, Rock type has all the fossils, and I think Rock type has the potential to make for really, really fun monotype teams. And I think it's just, as a monotype thing, way more thematic and gives more, like, interesting stuff for character building and, like, character writing and character design and team design. You can do a lot with Rock type. It's such an underutilized type. We need better Rock types, okay? We need Rock type to get a buff. Just flatly. Okay, I've rambled now for a long time. I'm going to have some of my food that my girlfriend graciously made me. She made me rice with chicken. And I'm going to use this to calm down. Center myself. Yum. I'm trying to eat away from the microphone so I don't, like, munch into it. Oh. Yeah, that's good. That's some good shit. I'm gonna drink some water as well, hold on. Okay, I feel better. I feel better now. I feel hydrated. I feel recalorized. And I feel like I've gotten rid of some repressed anger about Rock type being really goddamn bad. And hopefully someday, they'll make it good. I pray. I pray thusly. And maybe someday it will come true. Now, one other thing I want to do is I'm going to mute the game and I'm going to turn on some other music so I can actually speed up because these battles are starting to take a long time. And of course, my media player is not picking up. There we go. That's better. I think that's a good song. We can keep that one playing. All right. Now let's do this. Let's heal. Yep. Check out our party. So right now we've kind of got the issue of these two being constantly dead. So we're going to actually keep them in the back of the party because I want them to gain levels. What are some natures we still need? So you've got your modest nature, you've got your bold, you've got your brave. You still need your nature. Okay, so we just need a, I guess, jolly mint. Mint. Where are you? Jolly. And then everything else we'll deal with as it comes. Because we just need this thing to get some EXP. Also plopping down a save state because it's been a while. So we got a Pokemon and Eevee. Damn, what do you do? Eevee loves evolving. Take this so you can evolve too. 3 rare candies. You know what? That's actually quite helpful. Might not sell them this time because I might keep them around so I can actually, you know, level up my Darmanitan that's sitting in the back there. For a second I was like, why is Fairy super effective? And then I realized I have not fought a regular non-Hisuian Zoroark in so long. I was like just instinctively going for like, yeah, what's the good typing here? It's, oh yeah, right, it would be Dark, which I don't have. That's so sad. I guess we just Shadow Ball this. It's just a Relor. Alright. I am quickly going to set the battle speed down to 1 just so that when we're in speed up, the animations are not like really weird. 2 trainers, no Pokemans. We can handle that, we can handle that. I kind of want to put Shadow Ball up front again, because I just feel like I use Shadow Ball more than Psychic. Or I want to use it more because it has less, or it has more power points rather. I should buy some PP ups as well, actually. That's something that I should probably be investing in. Very good. Get that experience. Get that leftover recovery. Get all of that shit. You know, it is interesting. It is an interesting gimmick, the whole like 100 battles thing. The only issue with it is that it forces you to have a lot of these battles be really easy. But again, though, I've said that before, yes, in the last stream, that like, this might be remedied by me just playing the higher difficulty, which, depending on how fast we go today, we're on floor like 62. I think depending on how fast we go, we might be able to do like a second, not a full run, but like a test attempt of how difficult the higher difficulty mode actually is. You know, like, how bad actually is it? That's gonna be a lot of damage. Quad weak. See, this is a quad weak Pokemon, by the way, that they designed well. They were like, damn, this Pokemon is quad weak to this thing, right? This Pokemon has a 4 times weakness that's like really bad. Or 2 4 times weaknesses actually, in Bug and, in Ghost and Dark. Right? 2 really bad weaknesses. What do we do about it, they said. And you know what they did? They gave it essentially multi-scale. Works for Dragonite, works for this thing. And then for all the rock types, what do? Nothing. The most they ever do is Solid Rock, which, by the way, does not fucking help. Solid Rock never helps. Because you still don't want to be taking super effective hits. It's still not worth it. I should have clicked Psychic, actually. It still probably kills. It's a fucking Makuhita, you know. It's literally fine. God, Squoober actually is so behind in levels. Holy shit. You probably don't die to anything here unless I lose. Yeah, Moonguy's Beam. Oh, actually, wow. Yeah, I forgot. Rock type. Rock type means horrible special defense. Bright Powder. Wait, Bright Powder would be so funny. You know what? It is really funny. Let's do Bright Powder. Where is it? There it is. To you. Yeah, you don't need the mirror. You can have Bright Powder. That's way funnier. Ludicolo and Lampent should be pretty easy. Never mind, we got faked out. Apologies, I am checking a thing on the side. And I don't want to, like, not be paying full attention. The Wailing Lord. Should be able to just Giga Drain it. Doesn't kill, yeah, but that's still fine. Do that, which you're not seeing. I don't know why I'm commenting on something you can't see. But that's okay. I'm just built like that. I'm built different. I'm built like a commentator, okay? I just like the like endless void to know what I'm doing, know what I'm up to, you know? I like it to know what's happening, what's the haps. And we should kill here. I should have used Moonblast actually, save power points. Ah, Wugtrio. Such a cool Pokemon. I love Wugtrio. It's such a cool design. Too bad it fucking sucks. They didn't give this thing any stats. They gave it nothing. Oranberry. Damn. I'm surprised it lived, honestly. This thing has, like, actually no stats. It's really fast, though. And then they made Triple Dive also bad. I don't know why they made it just like Triple Accent. They gave it low accuracy. Like, would it have killed you to just give it 100% accuracy? Or at least like 95? Why'd it have to be like, what is it, 90 or 85? It's like just low enough to where you can't really consistently use it. It's so annoying. I guess we want to try and kill this guy. And then you can Giga Drain this guy, which I think it's neutral. Yeah, because Art Steel. And even though I was just harping on about how bad Steel type is, you know, I don't currently have anything to hit it with. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's bad. That's what we like to call one of them bad. One of them bads. Maybe we can double into it and kill it? Oh, good crit, good. Wait, was it a crit? I think it was a crit. Good crit. Scoober's trying to learn Earth Power? Yes! Please, God, learn a good move. I'm actually out healing it with leftovers. That's so funny. I guess we can just Shadow Ball and, like, Draining Kiss. Hopefully not get staticked, though. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. Should not have said anything. Well, now it, like, kind of depends if we can kill this. Because, we might actually die to, like, an Iron Head crit here. Okay, yeah, we're fine, we're fine. Shadow Ball, and then you can Giga Drain. Nice. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. And this is floor 63. We don't heal yet. But it's only one trainer here. We'll be fine. We have revives we can use in battle if shit really hits the fan. This might have Aqua Jet. Never mind. Does not have Aqua Jet. I should have actually Moongeist beamed. Oh, it's Volcarona! Look, you like that guy. That's the guy you like. Probably don't one-shot here. Yeah. Good crit, good crit. Just gonna send out Choker mainly for the money. And then we go straight into Scoober to let him die. Or to do that, I guess. See if Spore works here. Yeah, no. Scoober bad, you know what? I think Scoober might be kind of bad, guys. I think it might be kind of bad. Oof, he outspeeds me. I guess he's quite a few levels higher. And if he outspeeds me again and hits, I might be dead here. Yep, alright. Good job, Darm. You sure existed. Might have to spend a turn healing here. But I kind of want to see what happens if I just hit it. Nah, I'll be smart. Where is my... Do I have a Paralyze heal? I do not. Heals Attraction. Well, I guess let's use one of our heal powders, I guess. That might one-shot. Never mind, wow. I guess we have the Assault Vest now. Can you kill it? Can you hit the Zen Headbutt? Hit the Fat Zenny. Nice. Bro actually got it. Bro actually hit the move. It's... I was gonna say it's Wet Tauros, but it's not. It's unidentifiable Tauros. I don't actually know if we kill this. I'm gonna have to, like, Calm Mind, but we are Bold-Natured. I feel like we can take a Thrash. Yeah, because we don't kill it at neutral. And I was unsure if it just one-shot me, but I did build this to be bulky, so... We should be good. Level 70. Why you bring out all the shit that exactly counters me on my Comfey? That's so cringe. And Flame Body. God damn it, bro. Oh my god. Good, yeah, fucking good crit, man. I hate you too. And a defense increase. Okay, if we get crit here, we actually lose, but I'm willing to risk it. Oh, thank god. Could have been really bad there. Okay. And out comes Toddle, who surely cannot kill me. And I don't think we one-shot it, but we should two-shot it. Yeah, this boy has so much HP. We can really suckle from the hit point's teat. I don't like that actually. I don't like that at all. I think I shouldn't have said that. Right, party has been healed. Let's see. So now the main thing we're looking for is PP ups. And I guess gems could also be quite useful, honestly. Is Ice Shard like a tutor move? Egg move, maybe? Flame Wheel, Focus Punch, Freeze Dry, Power Up Punch. Power Up Punch could be quite funny. But I don't think we have the... You know... Pre-Evo moves. Oh, because Nebby. Right, Nebby. I don't think we have the bulk to do Power Up Punch. Burning Jealousy, Lash Out. Yeah, I don't know when it learns Ice Shard. Evos, Vitamins, Mints. Honestly, you know what I kind of want to do? I need to check something quickly, but I'm pretty sure... yeah, it's a regular ability. We're gonna buy an ability capsule here. And get heat proof on Bronzong. Because we actually struggle quite a bit with fire types. So having heat proof here would just be kind of useful. We don't really need levitate as much. I feel like it hasn't ever been really useful. And let's just see if there are any... I don't have enough money. Shit. If there's any, like, relearnable moves here. Because this does currently have a... This does currently have the Assault Vest, so... I really want this to have something to just, like, hit... fire types with. Oh my god, fine, you can learn Payback. God damn. But I don't know if this learn... This does learn Earthquake, doesn't it? Well, we'd have to learn it at a separate point. Can I afford to lead with either of my two guys here? Nah, it still has to be these two. We got one Pokemon here. Whomst is it? It's a Miltank. A fresh bottle. Thank you, Miltank. That's so helpful. It's so... I love that for me and you. Let's just Psychic into this, Draining Kiss into that. Get that super effective Debladge, you know. Rough Skin. Well, that's where, the other thing, the other item I have would be quite useful. But alas, it shall not be that way. At least they're getting some levels. Did it say... It said dropped, right? Not raised. That thing better not be like some weird-ass, like, contrary set or whatever. There should be an item that gives you contrary for one turn. I think that would be funny. I think that would make a lot of Pokemon, like, better. Dream Eater. Would be funny with Spore, but our only Spore user is kind of bad. Sprig of the Teeter. We'll just Shadow Ball this, and then you can Pollen Puff that. We're doing it, we're doing it. We're hopefully getting close. Hopefully getting quite close. I mean, I can see exactly how close I am, actually. Which is... God, not even at 75. It's gonna take so long. This is a very long, winding game. Shadow Ball into you, and then Pollen Puff into you, I guess. Won't kill... We'll kill the Xatu, though, probably, but... Killing Xatu is not exactly difficult. Ouch. You know, you could be a bit more... chill about all that shit. But it's fine. Unless this thing protects, we should outspeed it naturally, I think. Maybe. Hopefully, potentially, possibly. Maybe. Nice. Very good, very good, very good, very good. I might turn that thing on that skips the move leveling, because I'm also assuming that skips the level up stuff. Which would be quite useful. Let's Shadow Ball this, and I guess more Pollen Puffs here. Lick, that's your 4x effective move you're gonna pull out on me here? That's vile. That's a vile strategy. How dare you? How actually dare you? Okay, well, floor done. Out of the way. We're actually getting a decent amount of rare candies here. Might actually be possible to level something up a little bit. I am going to... Speaking of healing, by the way. Or I guess I wasn't speaking of healing, but... I will use one of those potions of Moo Moo. Or maybe even... 60 is what I need. Then a regular potion to top up. Yeah. I think that's very much worth doing here. Just because being at the max is quite useful. Hello, Orthing Worm. I Shadow Ball thee. I ball thee shadily. Tinkaton, Mold Breaker. That's actually a bit dangerous. I actually kind of want to switch. I don't want to get, like, knocked off here. Yeah, knock off with Mold Breaker would have actually been, like, really kind of bad here. Skitter Smack. Well, I'm not a special attacker, so... L. L plus ratio. L plus ratio plus, I kill you. I bet he feels so embarrassed now that I said that. I bet he's so... I bet he feels so bad about himself. And we can... What level is this? 67. Garm can handle this. Right, Garm? Garm can handle this. I'm kind of sad you can't switch a Pokemon away from its hidden ability. You should be able to do that. I guess just Iso Crash here, it's Stab. I was like, maybe I should do the other one, but no. The issue really is just that I need to be at half HP, which makes this thing just always die. If it doesn't kill something, which at low levels it doesn't. That's a bigger log than I thought it is. Okay. Snom. I love Snom. What a guy. Look at this guy. What an absolute creature of a Pokemon. What a la creatura. Fun fact, this thing is actually... This resists Ghost despite being a rock type. Because it's it has the funny ability Cure Salt or Hidden... or Salt Cure, whatever it's called. Good as Salt is what its ability is. I've now renamed it to Good as Salt. It has a Salt Vest. A Salt Vest. Guys, it has a... It has a... Guys, it's an assault... Like the... Subscribe for more epic jokes like this. Smash that bell for more epic jokes like this. And hit that smash button for a smash. Smash. Glad I could be of service. Glad I could clear up how things work here. Okay. There we go. Sorry, checking something on the side, as I tend to do. You can't judge me for it. It's illegal. You actually are legally not allowed to do that. Draining Kiss this before it does some weirdness. Because I don't like Heracross at +1. At least it doesn't have like a fucking guts item or something. Because that would be big ouchie. I actually don't want to hit that with Giga Drain because I don't want to... I don't want to get Wandering Spirit dragged onto me. The fuck? Did he use Endure or something? No, I think he just has a focus. Guys, it turns out OBS doesn't like it when I accidentally make the emulator not full screen after it was full screen. Turns out it doesn't like that. Don't ask me why it doesn't like that, but it turns out it doesn't like that. You know... I guess we all have to deal with the strangeness of things and stuff. La creatura, indeed. It's like the one that's on my thumbnail. It's also La creatura. La peratura, or something. Stop focus banding! That's so cringe, bro. You're actually cringe. I cringe you. You are cringe. Go away. Okay, you listen. That's good. Swimmer Owen. Imagine if your name was Owen. I would be so Owen if I was Owen. I would be such an Owen. Guys, tag yourself. Are you an Owen or an Owen? Tag the kind of Owen you are. God, I'm not gonna lie, it's not that this isn't fun, it's just like, man, I just want to be done with it. Because I'm not really feeling that challenged, I guess. Still a cool ROM hack, but like, God, I hope the difficulty is actually better when it's difficult. I guess Shadow Ball? I guess actually Psychic. Higher base damage. No. Why would you do that? Come on, that's not necessary. You didn't know I was gonna use a ghost type move. You couldn't have known that. Bro's input reading me. Unbelievable. Yay, at least Gong is keeping up with the levels, Jesus. We got one guy actually trying. I shouldn't have used Psychic. It's already low enough power points. A max revive. That's quite useful. Guys, we're on floor 69. Isn't that nice? Isn't that so nice? I think that's quite nice. And so should you. You should think that. I'm just spamming through this. Ugh. I could find something to ramble about, I guess. What's a funny thing to ramble about while I'm doing this? I don't want to get too distracted from it, but like I do want to... What about... Should I talk more about... I could ramble more about Little Cup. Because I've been playing it a lot. But then I'm just removing all the content from my Little Cup stream that I'm gonna do. Right? Like I wanna keep some sweet, sweet content around for that. The plight of the streamer. The plight of being just so incredible at streaming. How dare you have sturdy? No, I can't have my shadow shield up. Yeah, I'll talk about Little Cup a little bit though. I was doing a bunch of research on it because I also want to help like balance the format that we're going to use on the server. Because it's going to be using like not truly Little Cup. Like it's not going to be like the typical like latest gen mechanics and only Pokemon from the latest gen are allowed. Because, you know, Cobblemon does have... Oh, that kills me, I think. Wow, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, because it's not the one with Tough Claws. I'm still dead here, though. It's not truly, like, current gen Little Cup, because it has Pokemon from every generation. And then the question was, like, which one do we ban? What ban list should we use generally? Because we don't have the same problems that, for example... current gen does, because like current gen has an issue with, for example, Porygon. Porygon's banned because adaptability plus Terra gives it essentially perfect coverage. But we don't have that problem because we're using a rule set where like we wouldn't have Terra. So like, what's the best course of action there? It's like, do you allow Porygon or do you keep it banned? And then, you know, going through all the list. Most of them I kept banned, to be honest, because there's the Little Cup tier is just so volatile. There's only a few that I would consider unbanning, even with, like, mechanics changes. Because for the most part, it's like... I don't know. Most Pokemon that are banned deserve to be banned, unless it's, like, very specific cases, like Diglett, for example. I would probably allow Diglett, but, like, even that guy's just so strong, honestly. He's quite powerful. Does anyone learn Scald? That'd be quite funny. Damn, no Scalders. No Scalders in chat. Seed Bomb, not that useful. Shadow Bomb already have. Let's just go through some of these moves quickly and see if there's anything useful here that stands out. Double the Rambles. So true. Got no rocks. You can Stomping Tantrum, I guess, but you already have EQ. Stored Power. Honestly, Stored Power would be kind of nice. I'm actually gonna do that, I think. Just because it gives me something to fucking hit Psychic types, or Fire types with. It's like the one thing that Comfey struggles with. And it would also let me hit Poison types. Yeah. It's nice to heal my allies with in double battles, since there are actually a lot of double battles. But just considering how it doesn't get the triage boost if I use it in a double battle against, like, on my ally. Yeah. Little cup, don't you mean Sinistra? Or Sinistea, I guess. That's a pretty funny joke. That's a pretty funny joke. You know what? That's a pretty funny joke. You get one little funny joke token. A funny joken, if you will. Enjoy your joken. Wait, that's actually such a good name for it, a joken. Because it's like a joke token. I like that. That's a good... You know what? I get a joken for that one. An unintended joken, but I get the joken regardless. It's still mine. I don't actually know if Sinistea is good. I think it's pretty decent. I'm not sure if it gets Shell Smash. Shell Smash is so weird in Little Cup because it's like... A lot of the time you kind of just like get to ignore the defense drop because of like... All your shit's so frail anyway unless you're running like an Eviolite Volkimon. Strange. Little Cup is such a strange format. And this is something I actually, just in my experience, have found to be true. Everyone who plays Little Cup is so nice. It's so strange. But like whenever I'm on the ladder for Little Cup, like, you know, playing on Showdown on the random battle ladder, like, you know, not random battle, like you get a random team, but like, you know, you fight like a random guy. They're always nice. I'm always like talking to them in chat and just like having a funky little conversation. And like some of them, like sometimes when I'll be like, yeah, I'm getting back into the format. Your team looks really interesting. It's like such a cool gimmick. Because a lot of people who play Little Cup don't want to like just do the meta. So they try funny shit. I saw a guy who had like a full cat team, for example. Because you can kind of do that in Little Cup, right? Like you have... The Pokemon are like pretty close in power. There's some outliers, obviously, you know, Mienfoo, Vullaby looking at you. But for the most part, you can run some pretty gimmicky, funny shenanigans strats. And sometimes there was like a guy who was so nice because he literally like sent me his Pokepaste. I was like, that's such a cool set. Would you like tell me exactly what it has? Because I want to actually know, because it has like really interesting EVs. And then he was like, yeah, hold on, I'll send you the Pokepaste after the battle. And, you know, then we did, and we chatted a little bit. And he was like, yeah, we're both getting back into the format. We both stopped playing in Sword and Shield, because honestly, Sword and Shield was like a golden time for Little Cup. That was such a fun fucking format. Up until the Vullaby ban. Weirdly enough, Vullaby is so volatile. Like, Mienfoo has always been god in the tier. I don't think Mienfoo has ever been banned. But, like, Vullaby has been banned on occasion. And I don't think it's ever been good for the format. I think it's always only been bad. Because Vullaby keeps... Like, Vullaby's really strong. But Vullaby is never, like... Sorry, Vullaby. I'm not talking about Mienfoo. Vullaby's really strong, but Vullaby has a lot of sets it can use. It's, like... It's very common in the same way that... for example, Landorus is very common. Right? It has a lot of different sets it can use. So... The difficulty is not that it's impossible to counter... It's that you don't know which set you're up against. But you typically will have a counter to each of those sets. But, you know, you're gonna get some value from those sets before they get annihilated by the counters that your opponent has. So it's like almost guaranteed value, but you still have to play smart with it. So, yeah, like Vullaby is just, I think, a very... It fits very well into Little Cup. It's a very well-fitting Pokemon for the format. Okay, slowly our other guys are catching up in levels, which is nice. I might spend some rare candies on them, but for the most part I probably won't bother. This might just one-shot me. I'm just gonna Calm Mind. Yeah, because I was like, if I live this, then I can kill with Giga Drain after the recoil. And if I don't, then it just kills me, and I don't heal enough. Wide guard? I'm good. Charge Cadet. I can probably warrant doing another Calm Mind here. Nightshade, okay. Well, I do outspeed it, so stored power at like 4 upgrades hopefully kills. The Arcto Zulter. This does not get super effective because it's not Dragon type, but still should do decent damage. And it also has a Sticky Barb for some reason. I don't know why, but it sure do. The Sticky Barb sets are weird. Like, some of the sets here are just really strange. That might also be a difficulties thing. That, like, these sets are weird because of the... Because it's, like, technically low difficulty mode. And some more healing. Only one guy here, luckily. Okay, floor 73. We're almost halfway done. And we've only been streaming for, like, what, 2 hours almost? I can't actually see because my OBS, like, has cancelled the... Wait, started streaming 7 minutes ago. Wait, no, did it restart my whole stream? This better not be, like, 2 separate streams. Oh, thank God. Okay, it is one thing. So 97 minutes ago. Okay, it is one thing. That's good, that's good. That would have been really annoying if I would now have like 7 different streams or something. Is my Twitch not live? Oh wow, my Twitch broke, I guess. Okay, we're gonna restart the Twitch. Twitch is getting a restart, guys. We're restarting that. Sorry for all my Twitch heads out there, you know who you are. You know all 5 of you. Okay, Pokemon, start streaming. Okay, got it. Don't let OBS crash when you're streaming on Twitch. Got it. That's what I've learned. Let's see. Hello, hello, are we back? Okay, it looks like we are back, which is good. I like when we're back and things are working. That's one of my favorite things when it do. Right, awesome. Then we can keep going. We can Calm Mind here, I think, and I guess fire off a Moonblast into this, because I don't want to get, like, dark suckered. I don't want to get sucker darked. Nice Upwar. I guess Upwar does not hit everything else in the field. They also don't have good AI. They always go for moves that, like, don't kill, which is really strange, because I feel like they shouldn't be able to do that. 1 Calm Mind and we already kill. We're just that good. We're just that amazing. Okay, that guy's gonna keep doing that, I guess. He's just gonna keep uproaring. Which means I could just, like, leave him there and I should be attacking Skarmory, but, like, it's fine. It is okay. Yeah, what's the Skarmory gonna do? Steel Wing, I guess. Yeah, it's all neutral. Or it's all... Well, actually, you can Draining Kiss on that and you can Moongeist Beam the Skarmory. And that might kill. It might maybe potentially possibly kill. There's a chance. Possibly. There's possibly a chance. Wow, it did... Okay, I was actually not expecting it to kill, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually fully expecting it to... Ooh, a Terrain Extender. If I was running a Terrain team, that would be quite fun. 4 trainers? Bro. Bro, come on. Come on, bro. You know, I'm kind of glad I'm not really using any, what's the word? Any special or any physical attackers, or at least not many. Because, God, a lot of things have Intimidate. It's actually quite annoying. Do we just want to... I guess I don't have Pollen Puff anymore. We can Stored Power plus Shadow Ball here. And see if that kills. Yeah, it doesn't kill. Damn. Double Swap. Wait, that's actually funny. Because now Stored Power is going to do more damage. Nice crit, you Peepnits. Other Peepnits, man. Congrats on existing. Thank you. I like existing. It's quite nice. I didn't always used to think that way, but now I do. I used to be one of those guys who was like, oh, I'll be dead by the time I'm like 21. You know, the depressed teenager who like doesn't plan his future. And now I'm like, man, life is so fun. Life is so awesome. I'm so happy that everything always goes well for me except for all the times it doesn't, but then I still make it work. Isn't that awesome, guys? I think it's quite awesome. Genuinely though. I don't know. I'm not gonna get sappy here, but life good. Life good right now. I like life. Life is nice. Fight me. Fight me, guy. Oh, you're not gonna like getting kissed. You're not a good... Damn. Okay, he actually survived it. And then he was gonna smash heads. Bro, we're on the first date. You can't just smash heads like that, bro. Come on. That's like so... That's so above what... You did not have to crit me. That was uncalled for. Uncalled for and unnecessary. I'm not even gonna... Yikes. You got this, Garm. Get some experience. Go get those levels. Good, very awesome, very sweet. I don't know what this is gonna do to me, but I don't like the idea of it doing something to me. This, however, this does put a smile on my face. Hee hee. This probably is gonna like ground groovy. Oh, Hydro Pumpy actually. Well, we got the Giga Drain, so get absolutely marsh stomped. It's funny, right? I'm funny. I'm a funny guy, thank you. I'm aware of how funny I am. Because I am. What do you mean comp is as big as Loongala? So I mean, yeah. I feel like size has never been like a thing that they really put much effort in, or like, not effort, but you know what I mean. They don't really like prioritize it as a thing of accuracy, I guess. Good kill. I'm just glad I didn't Night Slash my... Since when do you know Bitter Malice? Isn't that Hisui and Zorark's signature move? Unless I'm being a little bit stupid crazy right now. I'm being like a crazy guy. I'm pretty sure that's... Oh. Well, I guess that would explain it. Well, that would explain the reasoning as to why he did that thing that he was not supposed to do, because it's not his thing to do. Actually, I can't believe I got tricked by Zorark. I got tricketed. I got truckered. I got truncated. Unbelievable. Okay, but the levels are starting to creep up again on my guys, which is nice. Not even sashed. What kind of monster does not sash their Diglett? He's just a little Diglett. He's just a guy. And you're not even sashing him. Excuse me, I'm still quite tired. I can probably kill this with Shadow Ball. Yeah. First level 80 guy. Okay, I thought Moonblast wouldn't kill that for some reason, but it sure did. I don't think Moonblast kills this though. Wow, Psychic didn't even kill it. Okay. And you swagger me. You come into my... Bro, Lunala never gets swaggered. Never gets, like, swagger confused, hit, self-hitted. You know what I mean? You know when I say words and they mean things? Right. Heal. Oh, shit. We do get healed. I forgot we get a boss battle now. Well, then. Let's actually sit upright and take this a little bit seriously, then. If we're gonna be actually doing some stuff here. Music goes off. Music in here goes on. We are gonna put the battle speed back up to like 2. Why not? Gonna save state and we're gonna save quickly. And I'm gonna eat a little bit because I'm still hungry. And I wanna have some calories before battling. Home. What? Wonder why it has what? Wait. What? Sorry, I forgot my own words. What did I say to make you say that thing you said? What was it I said to make you say what you have said? Explain yourself. Explain yourself, Moth of the Sin. Hmm. Hmm. That's some good food. I'll go for some toast. I said that last time, didn't I? It returns, the sudden craving for toast. It creeps up out of nowhere. And it ambushes you with a need for toast. Alright. Cynthia! Alright. I'll fight Cynthia. I'll fight you from the right side. From your left. There won't be any let up from me. And you don't have much to say, huh? You're just like, I accept your challenge, fight. I respect it. It should be her theme, though! Why is it not Cynthia's theme? Okay. I don't like the Mighty Emma. Let's try and kill that. Sucker Punch is fine. Because we saw Shadow Shield. If we don't kill it, we can Draining Kiss. Nice, we do kill it. We're like 5 levels ahead as well, but like Legendary, you know, we're good. Power Split, that's not great. But I feel like we can live with it. That's a problem. Or maybe not. I'm gonna Calm Mind again. That might be crazy. But I'm gonna switch out here into Sacrificial Lamb, aka Sacrificial Scoob. Bunny Zorak. Oh, true. Why would you do that? Come on, man. That's so actually unnecessary. So uncalled for, my guy. And we don't even... Alright, we're going angry. Actually, let's send out Gong while it's Sandstorm up. Gotta keep Lunala in the back for safety. Cynthia... This team is beneath you. This is not a very Cynthia team. I'm gonna Spore this guy. Why not? Wow. What the hell? You were behind? I was wondering why the stuff you were saying was behind stuff and not current stuff. Spore doesn't even fucking matter. Unreal. What a... Cynthia just has like a suicidal team this time around. Okay, I was about to say, if she does not have a guard trump, I'm rioting. There needs to be something like hard-coded in the game for that. Really use items in battle? That's so cringe. Probably EQ here, which honestly would kind of hurt. Because I don't have Levitati anymore. Yep. But like it's... Oh wait, it's Sand Force though. Yeah, this actually is like a real Sand team right now. Wait, he hurt himself with innards out? That's so funny. Cynthia, your team is not good. I'm not... You need to go back to like the lab. You need to cook a bit more. This shit does not work. This is like a knight team. This is a team that she would build. The double battle full suicide mon team. You outspeed me? Really? Nice crit. But now you're dead. I actually don't know if I was safe from EQ there. I don't know why. Cynthia was grown in a lab. Maybe. Maybe she was. Yippee! Alright. Music goes back off and we get one more Pokemon, guys. One... Oh my god, live Wo-Chien reaction? Guys, is that the live Wo-Chien reaction? We got Dugong, we got Excelgor, we got possible Garganackle, Cutiefly, Ferrothorn. These are some good Pokemon. Ninetales for potential Sun, which we cannot abuse. Obviously Dracovish. Though I'm not gonna lie here. I think we want the Baniri. Because, like, yeah, it'll be a bit of a bitch to evolve. But maybe there's like a friendship grinding item that you can buy. And if not, then, you know, we can make it work. But like, Mega Baniri would fit pretty well into this team. I feel like we don't want anything bulky. Because we already have Lunala, we already have Bronzong, we already have Toadscroll. I think Mega Baniri here would actually, or Mega Lopunny would be really good. Otherwise, maybe Garganackle, but like, I think this is gonna be the best. It's funny picking this when Draco was just literally walking around and I'm like the fossil guy, but like, I just think it's Baniri. I just think it's Baniri every time. Okay, let me heal and let me check the Banir. Actually, let me check if I can evolve it first. So we got Linking Cord for trade evos and then Soothe Bell for friendship evos. Nice. And we can also go straight to Megas. Wait, we need to buy a Mega Ring? Okay, that's not that expensive, luckily. I thought this was going to be like 20k, but this is for these guys. We want Lopunite. So we need to actually sell some shit. But first, before we sell shit, let's evolve shit. Where's the Soothe Bell? There it is. Oh, fuck. Okay, I need to equip it. Okay. Well, how does friendship... Okay, wait, let me try something. I'm gonna save state. And I'm also just gonna save. And see if I wear candy now. Does this just evolve? Am I actually gonna have to friendship grind? Because that's kind of cringe. What does the Soothe Bell say exactly? A hold item, yeah. Okay, well, it's gonna pay off in the long run. Let's see what we can sell here. Terrain Extender I'm not gonna use. Cobra Cloak I'm not gonna use. Not gonna use X items. Mirror Herb honestly not that good. Dire Hit not that good. Shell Bell might be good. We're past being able to use this. And sell my X attacks. Okay. Honestly, I feel like I could do Air Balloon, but I'd only ever need one. Power Herb. I might use at one point. Not gonna need this. Not gonna need this. Yeah. I think that's good. I'm not gonna use potions, I think, ever. Unless maybe to top up like Lunala, but it's just not really worth it. We have a lot of revives. We've been saving these up. I don't want to keep those. And I don't think any of the berries are really worth anything. Yeah. None of them sadly worth anything but the Epic Omegas. Okay, I do have enough for a Lopunite. Lopunite, yes. And I guess that's all we can do here. But now the question is, like, do we need to friendship grind like this? Because that's kind of sad if so. But I guess we are just going to be doing some running here. Which I don't think the Soothe Bell even, like, works with. I'm not sure, man. I really wish that they would just have made it like a use item. Like with the linking cord. We do be running. We do be running up and down. But that's what we need to do. Tell it you love it. You know what? Sure. Well, first of all, Dharma, actually. We haven't given you a nickname yet. I'm gonna name you... Snow... Snowman. And then Beniri. You get a nickname. Your name will be... Benani. That's your name. You're Benuini. Actually, it should be Benuini. Benuini. There we go. Now you have a great nickname. And I'm also gonna edit your stats before I forget. You're just gonna be max attack, max speed, no shenanigans. No shenanigans here. None. Right, now fight me. Benui. Me win Benui. Tapu Lele? Okay, are we actually like getting good Pokemon thrown at us now? Perhaps? Why would you power split me? That's so rude. Wonder if we still kill. Oh fuck, we actually can't use a single attacking move because of Psychic Terrain. Well that's a bit cringe, isn't it? Oh my god, we still outsped and killed it. Because bro does not have speed. What the hell is this? That's a bit strong for where we are. But I guess it also can't use priority moves. Bro cannot attack. He can't use Thunderclap because of his own Psychic Terrain. L. Nice. The weirdness hath disappeared. And then we can just Training Kiss and Shadow Ball here. Very nice. Benui didn't evolve yet. It's okay, it'll evolve eventually. I guess it might actually be good for it to not evolve right away, like, until we quote-unquote need it. Because until then, it's gonna get more experience, I think. Like, its experience bracket is, like, lower. That's kind of a funny Pokemon you got there. He looks kind of funny. I kind of don't want him to exist. Let's make him not exist. Ouch. I'm really glad I double attacked into it now, because this would have otherwise killed me now. I was just assuming I wouldn't die from the drill peck, by the way, there. I was assuming, and it worked. I'm gonna Moonblast into this slot here, because it probably has Sturdy. Never mind, it doesn't have Sturdy. Also has, like, no goddamn HP. Wow, the freeze. The actual freeze. The honest-to-God freeze. Fromsen. Actually Fromsen. Oh, hey, right, I'm in the video game. Hey, Lunga. Lunga Fermata. I know how to say your name now, so I can say it with, like, in my technically mother tongue, because I grew up speaking Italian first, and I learned German second, and then I learned Latin, and then I learned English, and then I started learning Japanese, but I didn't finish that. I didn't keep going. It's kind of sad. I really should. It was fun. Learning Japanese was fun. I should have healed. I don't know why I didn't. That was really stupid of me. Or was it? Am I just preserving healing items because I know that these battles will not... Oh, I healed. Turns out if you just don't get, you know... If you're just like cool and awesome, then it's actually fine, usually. Oh, I should have attacked... Why the fuck did I attack into that slot? That was weird. Do you have U-turn yet? You have Healing Wish! Let's not do that. Let's not. Okay, kill Silvally. Oh, by the way, one thing we need to write down, Moth, if you're here. I should do it myself, actually, but I'm just lazy. We need to put type null in the banned list, because technically it's not in the banned list for the tournament, for the Lower Cup tournament, because the reason it's typically banned in Lower Cup is because it's unavailable at level 5. But that's not a rule that we've, like, written down, so it might be possible for someone to get one at level 5, which would be unnecessarily for me to actually point out, but yeah, would be kind of a problem if someone got like a level 5 type null and just won. Because they certainly could. Why would you have flamethrower? That's so cringe. But at least now we get to be Zen. And surely this doesn't... Wow! It doesn't kill. I'm not gonna lie. Zen mode Garm kind of sucks. Why is it so bad? I feel like it never does enough. Okay, whatever. I should probably revive. Let's see if there's a guy first. Noted in the channel. Thank you. Yeah, no, we don't have a revive here. We need to... We can't afford our Pokemon to fall behind in experience. So they should be at least... Should at least be like this. And Lunala can be revived if I need it. Almost the most Zen when I have 0 health. Well, isn't the explanation more like that's when it needs to be Zen, right? Like it's not that it is Zen at that HP, it's that it needs to be Zen to like recover. I think that's the explanation for it, if I'm recalling properly, which of course I am, because I would never recall anything incorrectly. I only say correct things. Also, me calling the switch there and fucking ice spinning to get rid of the terrain like a smart boy. Like a smarty McSmarting pants. I'm so incredible. Even though the terrain would honestly have helped me more because I can make more use of the recovery than he can. So honestly, I'm not a smarty McSmart pants. I'm actually a not smart not smart pants. And my pants are not very smart. And also, they're not smart. Hands? Unsmartened. Aftermath? Oh, no aftermath, okay. Gonna Drain this and switch you out, because I want you to have experience, even though you're probably gonna die from something tornadoes. Or something ice. Or I guess something surf also could kill you. But what if I schlepped it? What if he schlepped really hard? Never mind, I get blizzarded. I get blizzarded. I think we kill this now, and then we can superpower this. I feel like that might not kill. Oh, only one way to try. Wow, that also doesn't kill? Oh wow, you actually... Okay. Can you outspeed it? Wow, okay, that's actually a bit unexpected. Team's looking a bit roughed up, I'm not gonna lie. Let's revive Lungala, and Scoober can just stay dead, because honestly, even when Scoober's alive, he does not do much. And I'm gonna be nice this time, and I'm gonna actually heal my Pokemon. Like with healing items. 200... It's a bit much. Wow, oh wow, it's exact. It's almost exact, actually. And then for 50 HP thingies, you can use those. Nice. Hello. At least you realize your shortcomings. No, I don't have any. I'm actually shortcomingless. I only have comings. Wait, that sounds so... Wait, no, hold on. Wait, I'd like to rephrase my statement. I only come. Yeah. No, that's I'm keeping that I'm locking in that statement as the statement. That's the statement now. That's the one that I've said, and that's the one I'm locking in. That's the locked-in statement. Ow. Don't do that. Only long comings for... Yeah, exactly. Only the long comings. You ever heard of edging? As always, if you want to have top quality content that kids should definitely not be watching, if you're a child, leave. Come to EP Pay stream. The best kind of pay commentary is when EP. Is that your catchphrase? Yeah, it's my catchphrase. It's what I always say, actually. That's what I've always said. I always say that, and that's why it's my catchphrase, because it's what I've always said. Focus punch? What are you focus punching? Bro, one is immune, one resists. And you're a Hitmonchan. L plus ratio plus you're literally a Hitmonchan. Like, what are you doing? Alright, I'm shutting up now. Mouth being zipped up as we speak. Words no longer being spoken in this house. No more words. That was a wild... Oh, I'm probably dead now. Because you can't fuck... Oh no, flinch! Let's go. I was gonna say you can't fucking one-shot anything, but you could one-shot that. Guess I'm gonna EQ here and then, like... It's actually a bad idea, isn't it? What do I have in the back? 2 very low health Pokemon. I should probably use like a full heal here, honestly, like a full restore. But I don't want to, so I won't. I'll use an energy root. Won't put it at full HP, but it'll do like something. And then you can Moongeist Beam that guy. And maybe the Hitmonchan is attacking... Nah, he's attacking... He's attacking Snowman. Iron Head is super effective, yeah. Okay, stop focus punching. E-pay, pay is e-pay. I think that's a valid sentence. I think that is like permissible. That's an allowed sentence. It passes the sniff test. It passes the the anti-bot measures, you know. E-pay, best pay. Floor 78. Yeah, we actually have another floor left to go before we get healed. So we should definitely do one more round of reviving, I guess. Revival herb, ideally. And then I will, in fact, use an antidote here. And we're just gonna work with this. We're gonna work with this. Did she say you can probably beat me? Because I probably can. That's true. Also, don't mind me safe stating as per usual. You never know when I'll fat finger and accidentally reset the whole fucking ROM. The one fire type I can't hit with, or one of 2 fire types I can't hit with stored power, but Draining Kiss is neutral, so that helps. Snapped out of confusion. And it just made stored power more powerful. More like stored powerful. Am I right, guys? Am I right? I'm so right. I think I'm quite right. I'm actually the most right I've ever been about anything. Dude, I am crushing it. I am being crushed. I need to like stop tempting fate so much. Wow, a lagging tail. If I was playing a Nuzlocke right now, that'd be like useful. Do I need to heal? The answer is yes. Am I going to? The answer is no. I think this is Calm Mind into this, and then Psychic into that. Zubat would have been attacking... Okay, they're both attacking my poor little guy, who's just a little guy, really. He's just like a little guy, and doesn't deserve any of this. So he gets to heal now. My poor little choker. Ow. Good thing I'm calm-minded. That's actually very nice of you, thank you. Wait, that's so kind. Giving me like a nice water type to slurp on. And a legendary with lots of HP, no less. Ouch. Thank you for missing. I really need to stop saying words. Oh my god, Gudra the special tank. Holy. That's under Misty Terrain, by the way. Oh my god. Fairy type moves are literally stronger right now. That's all I did. That's all I did with that. Because of how fucking good Gudra is. Bro is bulky. Ow. No! My stat boosts. Why would you take those? Now stored power, like, barely does anything. And now you have triage. And I'm still faster. Most right you've been about anything, which isn't saying much. How dare you? I am right about a lot of things a lot of the time, okay? I'm a very right person, okay? There's one thing you know about me, it's that I am so on the right that I was in a fight with Trump yesterday. Dude, yesterday was crazy. I don't know if anyone was, like, following the live breakup. The actual, like, full-on breakup that was happening. So sad, guys. During Pride Month, no less. Truly a tragedy. We still haven't gotten Lopunny. The besties are splitting. Yeah, it's so sad, isn't it? We do want not double kick, no. We want quick attack, because quick attack is actually going to be useful instead of bounce. This has baton pass? Hey, yo. I'm not going to bother, but that is quite funny. I'll take headbutt for now, I guess. Probably return would be stronger, but yeah. Are we going to get return? Egg moves. Let's see if there's anything. Circle throw, copycat, cosmic power. Fake out? Then all the elemental punches. Power up punch. Ooh. I'll take a fakie. I'll take a fakie outie. Instead of entrainment, sure. Normally you want to run like high jump kick on it, right? I think is like the move. Oh shit, that costs money. I forgot about that. I actually just forgot that that costs money to do egg moves for some reason. Ah, whatever. I want to kind of just grind friendship, but I also don't want to just run back around and grind friendship. This might one-shot me with liquid. Wow, it actually naturally outspeeds me. I mean, it is a Barraskeezy. You know, it's Barrascuser. That's a lot of fucking damage. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna just kill me, actually. Should have switched out there. I don't know why I stayed in. That was what we call bad gameplay right there. It's seeing a messy male-male breakup. Yeah. It's so sad. But you know, it happens sometimes. It happens to the best of us. Why wouldn't the sexy cheerleader bunny have... But don't say it like that. Listen, I know that objectively... like, Lopunny is designed to be like a quote-unquote sexy Pokemon. I just really don't like when people describe it that way. Why I am just fully throwing, by the way. Again, just should not have stayed in there. Just objectively the wrong move. But yeah, like... I just don't like when people describe it as like the sexy bunny Pokemon. Even though I know that that's what it's based on, but like... I don't know. It's awkward. I don't like it. It's awkward and it's gross. Probably on a revival of these, honestly. They're worth it. These two are worth it. Because you're worth it. I'm gonna run around maybe a little bit just to get some levels. Or some friendship, rather. I guess... Psychic into Growlithe, because I don't want to get... Well, I should have actually tried to kill the Clink, because I don't want to get, like, grind-geared here. Hi! Don't you think you're not supposed to be here? Target... New target spotted. More dangerous target spotted. Yeah, you can lock on all you want, it's fine. I guess we do like Draining Kiss plus Shadow Ball here or something. Just try and kill it. That's all that matters. doing Giga Drain and Shadowing Ball. I'm gonna misclick and like hit my own choker at one point with one of these moves. A good rich environment, so true. I need help focusing on game prep. Well, I hate to be, you know, self-sabotaging here, but watching a stream of a guy yapping probably can't be helping. I mean, at least for me, I usually focus best with like specific kinds of music that my brain doesn't have to focus on. Like, I know binaural beats actually kind of work for me. I'm gonna be smart here and switch out instead of just trying to force this. It's okay to goon, no one is judging you. I don't like that. I genuinely don't. Like, I know people will be like, oh, so funny, like, I bet you like to jonk it to the Pokemans. And I'm like, well, I don't though. I know that no one believes it when you say that, but like, I just like the cute Pokemon. I think they're just cute, and I don't think you should try and jonk them. And I think that's brave of me to say. Okay? Why would you do that? Why would you parasolize me? Why would you parasol me? Ow. That's so mean of you. I'm gonna beam. Oh, bet that had sturdy, but it didn't matter. I bet it was a sturdy guy, but it didn't matter. I hated him because he spoke the truth. It's not even the truth. Like, I'm not gonna judge you if you're gonna, like, goon the Pokemon stuff, but at the same time, like, don't make it everyone else's problem, right? If someone likes Vaporeon, let them like Vaporeon. You're the weird one for seeing something there. That's not other people's fault. It's literally Water Dog. And like with Lopunny, I can understand making like jokes. But like Lopunny is a well-designed Pokemon. It is cute. You know, it's cute, it's strong. Has interesting gameplay elements, has interesting lore with the whole like friendship thing. Like it's not nothing. It's a something Pokemon. It's more than just the sexy bunny. You know, I just don't think you should reduce it to that aspect of itself. The only one that I'm okay judging people on is Jinx, because I hate Jinx. Jinx is a Pokemon that has so much design potential, and they still haven't given it an evolution. I cannot believe that, like, they just removed Jinx, like, in Gen 2, or up until Gen 2, you had Jinx, Magmar, Electabuzz, that was the trio, and then in Gen 4, they were like, actually, we're yoinking Jinx away, and we're adding Rhyhorn. For literally no reason. Was it just that one Santa episode where Jinx wears, like, blackface? Is that the reason why Jinx was, like, thrown to the wayside and never given another buff ever again? And, like, forgotten the same way that fucking Porygon was in the anime? Because that feels like what it is. Not sure what kind of focus is the issue, but I'm struggling to stay on task and not switch between 15 different things. Well, it seems like you're sitting in an environment that lets you do 15 different things. None of which are the thing you're supposed to be doing. So perhaps you should, like, go sit down at a different desk that does not have 15 things you could be doing. And it only has the one thing you could be doing. And then you do that one thing that you're supposed to be doing. Doesn't that sound like a strategy? It was exactly for the blackface. Okay, fair. That's not a bad reason, you know? Out of all the reasons, that's probably a pretty valid one. I have one desk. You have a desk on your... I know for a fact you have like a little table next to your couch. Why do you have Heavy Slam? Can things stop having... Everything has Heavy Slam, I swear to God. Pokemon need to stop having Heavy Slam in this goddamn ROM hack. It's too much slamming. Need to sleep after an exhausting day, but hope you're having a nice stream, Pay. Thanks, thanks you. I don't know if I'm allowed to say your name here. Thanks, Kiryu. I also am insanely tired. I might also take a nap after this, so I'm like not dead later for when we do our like funny thing. Because I might be dead for it. Because I've got like 4 hours of sleep. Okay, hi night. I got very little eep. We're the low eep gang today. Getting called Kiryu is insane. Well, that's your name here! What do you mean? That's the name it says on the package. All I'm doing is reading the package. Listen, if I was using my old account name, I would not expect people to call me Pay if it doesn't say Pay on the package. Or as I like to say, the package, which I say all the time. It's like basically my catchphrase, okay? So I say that all the time. It's what I always say. You can ask anyone. Lunala lead, and then you can be in here, I guess. Passage. I am so happy that the word pay fits into so many other words. I've literally got a little text document that's just titled Words That Pun with Pay. I'm hoping that I can just go through all of them at some point. Interesting switch. You're just trying to get more intimidates, I guess. Sure, you know, sure, buddy. Wait, is it because this thing does not have any moves to hit me with? So that's what it's doing instead? I don't actually know if this kills. Yeah, Quick Claw. Fuck you. You know what? Sure. Guess you wanna do that, huh? I'm just gonna... Bro, the fast recharge, the priority recharge. Now that's a knight strat right there. That's a knight level strat. Oh my god, that's some shit that you would do. Watch out, I'm gonna recharge, but fast. I'm gonna recharge before you. That tiny... Wait, I need to scroll up a little bit. That's why they changed it to purple. Yeah. That tiny-ass table does not have my PC, does it? Do you not have, like, a laptop? You can also... Fun fact, I don't know if you know this, you can take notes on a piece of paper. You can have, like, a little journal. And, at least this helps me sometimes. Sometimes the thing that's, like, causing me issues is, my PC's, like, passive noise, you know, the fans. Because some days I'll just get really sensitive to, like, noise. Like, any noise. So... turning my PC off is like a big thing to help with productivity so I don't get as distracted. Why do you have a lot of baby Pokemon? Bro's playing Little Cup. Alright. One trainer. We're at full health Lunala, we're fine. I'm too lazy to change my other YouTube account to watch Yulamau. I actually do that. I switch to this account, my pay account, when I watch certain streamers where I actually want to chat. I've been wanting to, like, just make this my main YouTube account that I actually watch YouTube on, but I just am really lazy and do not want to go through all of my subs and, like, resubscribe and, I guess, kind of retrain my algorithm in a way. I don't really want to do that. I'm just really bored. I'm just really lazy. Is that a package or are you just happy to see me? Jesus. Finding a lot about catchphrases, I guess I'm not a real fan. I have a lot of catchphrases, but they're all things that I always say. All of them, every single one. Even for me, that joke was painful. That's okay. You'll pay for it. Wait, let me pull up the document, because there's some in here that are not as obvious. Where is it? Words that pun with pay. Yeah, pale, occupation, paint, champagne, that's a good one. Participate. Patient, patience. Pavement, spatial. That's one that I've got written down here. That's a good one. Spatial's a good one. Papal. Like the Pope, that's one that you wouldn't think about, right? That's one where you're like, damn, I would not have thought of that word as being a word that puns with pay, but it sure does. Let's see, anticipate, patron, that's another good one. Paper, that's pretty obvious, newspaper, pay, yeah, the campaign, that's a good one. Got lots of them. Lots of words like that. They're all pretty awesome. I think they're all really good, awesome. Yeah, wow. Wow, paleontology. I wonder. Gee, I wonder where my name came from, guys. It must have been a... I'm so mad to this day that no one... Whenever I join, like, a streamer's chat, they're like, ah, hey, Leo. Hey, how are you doing, Leo? And then I'm like, oh, it's actually Pay. And they're like, oh, Paleo, I get it. Like the diet. And then I die. I just die. When they say that, I die. It's over. That's when my life ends every time. I cannot believe that fucking... That did not kill. Fucking Earthquake from Garm. And that's actually unbelievable. That's unreal. I hate you for that, but so real. Dramatic anime voice. Look, he's so fast. Panic at the disco. The pain train. My opening line. That's actually a good one. Opening. You know what? It needs a bit of stretching, but you can make it fit. You can make it fit. I say without any innuendos actually intended. Maybe it's because I counted my YouTube Premium on it, and I am not retraining my algorithm, pay for another account. I mean, I use Adblocker, but honestly, I've been like kind of wanting to get YouTube Premium. People keep telling me it's really good, and like whenever I look at it, I was like, it does seem like a pretty good deal. And like everyone talks about it positively. Everyone who has it's like, yeah, it's really good. You get to support your creators. You can also not have ads on your phone without having any weird like, you know, using the Firefox browser in desktop mode and getting your add-ons or something. Like people always speak very positively about YouTube Premium, and like, I don't know, it's not like Spotify is really that good. If YouTube Premium is better for music artists than Spotify, then I might get YouTube Premium and just switch on. Because also my Spotify playlist is like fucking hell. It's so bad and like not well set up that honestly I should like retrain it, or not retrain, but like, you know, get, you know what I mean. Bro, I cannot kill this thing. Let me actually switch to Benui here just so I can reset the thing. And I guess payback if it like hits me. Nope, goes into Benui. Okay, that's gonna be a problem because now it has higher special attack. Gonna have to heal here actually. Use an energy root. Because heavy slam does so much damage here. Okay, good. That's good damage. And that takes away one guy with leech seed. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Now I look again. Now I read again. It's decent. You can also watch listen on YouTube and have your phone tabbed out of. Yeah, that's another one. That's another one where I'm like, that's actually a pretty useful feature. People gravitate towards saying Lunga instead of Fermata. For me, it's the other way around. Like, people always use my last name instead of my first name. My legal last name, which is Leo. An enchanting healing sound. That's so not what I needed, my guy. I really needed some more there. This might actually be a Sacred Ash moment, but we're literally one floor away from healing. Nah, I'm gonna stick it out. Gonna heal you, and we're gonna heal Gong, and that needs to be enough. That's gonna have to be enough, I'm sorry. I literally don't use Spotify because all my music is on YouTube Premium. That sounds nice, honestly. Sounds like a good deal. Also, I like the fucking, like, lullaby music in the background right now. Though I set them up, it's just calling me long will always be fun. That's true. Are you actually Italian, by the way, just out of interest? Or is it just, like, you just like how it sounds? Because I actually need to, like, relearn Italian, so... Well, I guess it has nothing to do with it, I've been wanting... That's just this thing it's something to talk about, okay? Leave me alone. This game is barely challenging me, I say, as my team is, like, mostly dead. And I'm on the verge of running out of PowerPoints. But it's so not challenging. There's a lot of nice songs on YouTube that aren't on Spotify. Yeah, a lot of, what's the word? A lot of stuff that is specifically... What's the word I'm thinking of? A lot of Japanese music, that's the word. A lot of Japanese music is just straight up not on Spotify, which kind of sucks. Bro's about to struggle, actually. I want to kill this Colossal, though I don't want it to, like... Well. So much for that. So I think what we do here is... Stored power the Colossal, and then we heal. Instead of wasting like a good turn here. Or never. Okay, well. Or that, I guess. That also works. But we can Draining Kiss this, and we do have a free turn now to struggle. I don't know how this works, actually. Does it... Okay, it does target into slacking. Me when I loaf around. I feel like I wonder if struggle actually kills you. Wait, the struggle strat actually working. Unreal, unbelievable. Mabostiff. Or Mastiff, sorry, it's not Mabostiff, that's a Mastiff. Hoopa! Hoopa! I'm gonna Draining Kiss, I'm just gonna keep struggling. Lunga fermata. Lungala, not lunga fermata. I'm just saying words at this point, honestly. Bro, what are your stats? What are your stat changes? You're only at +1. Kind of want to... I feel like this is all special attackers. I can be a bit risky here. And I probably should kill that because it quiver dancing. Nice. And now I can not store power because that's dark psychic type. Or sorry, psychic ghost type. I don't think this kills because this guy's really specially bulky and we're at -1, so this just kills me. But now we kill. Literally down to the last Pokemon before the next healing spot. Ooh, Throat Spray. That'd be really nice if I had a Pokemon that could use that. Lullaby is helping with the EP. Let's go. Most of Ado's stuff is there. Can't wait to watch Ado lively. I'm happy that you got the tickets for that. Oh, you are a music nerd, you mean? So knowledge of some Italian, but not conventional. That's fair. A conversational, yeah. Pandora's box. Lunga fermata sounds like it could be one of those brain rot memes. That's because the only Italian that you've ever heard is from those brain rot memes. From the, like, Italian AI, like, animals mixed together cryptids. Or was it Crocodillo Papadillo or whatever it was? The really fucked up one where the joke is just don't look it up. Bombardillo Crocodilo. That one. You also typed something earlier, but I forgot what it was. Let me scroll up. Oh, I can't find it again. No, what was it? Oh yeah, white noise, right? Because you were like, I don't want to work on the desk because you want to work on the computer. Listen, for me, it's just like the computer just has all the things, right? That's where all the stuff is. Computer is where all of the things live. So like, if all the things are there, of course you're gonna get distracted by all of the stuff in the things. Let me check. What's your nature? Modest nature. Nah, bro, we're not doing that. You're getting an adamantment. Where is it? There it is. Still not leveling. And I don't think I've got, like, friendship berries or anything. Yeah, those are not a thing, sadly. Do you have friendship berries, maybe? Nope. Maybe in the vitamins? Nope. Maybe in the evos, there's, like, more. There's the Soothe Bell, and that's it. There's nothing else. I don't want to just run back and forth, but, like, I want the Lopunny. Whatever. We're just gonna keep battling. Person who's only seen brain rot. Man, this sure reminds me of brain rot. But bro, Plato's cave or whatever it was would have a field day with that analysis. Me when the man leaves the cave and he's like, guys, you can't believe what I saw outside the cave. And they're like, outside the cave? That reminds me of the cave. I don't know why, but I'm proud of that joke, you know? That's a good use of my, like 4 or 5 months of studying philosophy. You know, all of that time finally not put to waste after all. Stole my name from One Piece, but spelled in a way that people don't recognize. Well, a good thing for you is I've never seen One Piece, so I wouldn't have recognized it even if it wasn't changed. Because I haven't seen it. And I probably never will. Because every time someone's like, bro, One Piece is so good, they always add on to it how One Piece is like, oh, you can skip this part and you don't need to read this chapter, and this one you need to watch the anime, and this one you need to read the manga. And I'm just like, you know what? I already hate it by that description. Why? I thought you were trying to make me watch it, not telling me which parts to not watch. Instead of just watching it, like how you'd watch an anime, you know, with your eyeballs. You just gave me war flashbacks because I had to suffer a whole week of my HS students just repeating brain rot memes and showing them to me because they were so excited. Oh, high school student, yeah. I love my students, but I dissociate every time. Bro, you don't understand. The skibbity toilet's so funny. Teacher, you're so skibbity. I bet they would, you know what? I bet students have said that to you. I can't prove it, but I am like 90% certain that it's true. I think your students have called you skibbity. And like goaded with the sauce, probably. Me actually getting use out of payback here. That's wild. Computers also where all the 40k stuff is that I'm working on. That's fair, but like, that doesn't mean you can't. You know, it doesn't mean you can't do stuff not on your computer. You can do stuff not on your computer by using a notebook. You can like outline what you need to do and then go from there. You can outline all the things that still need doing. I should have stored power. I don't know why I didn't. I guess this also kills. All the time studying philosophy and Eldritch was just... Or ethics. How are you typing ethics? Jesus. Die. Pay die. They have. You know what? I know why they have. It's because you are so skibbity. You are so skibbity, Phantom Tax Knight. It's who you are. You just need to accept it. Bestie, they made me watch the whole playlist for skibbity time. Okay, hot take. I also did that because I wanted to know what all the hype was about. I was like, is this actually, like, bad? Is it as bad as they, like, is it bad? Is it good? Like, I wanted to, like, judge it fairly. I wanted to give it, like, a fair shot. And I did, and it was kind of good up until I realized, like, wow, the creator really is just, like, milking this. Because it kept going back and forth in a way where I could tell that, like, yeah, the story is, like, never resolving until the view numbers start to drop. So the only way to get this to, like, for anything to happen is for people to stop watching, which is kind of sad. Okay, what the fuck? Jesus. Well, we don't have a poison type, but life orb's something. We be Lorbin now, bros. Yeah, that's worth it. No more 100% accurate move, but we can just get Ice Fang back. Pay the mod is going to get you. I'm going to get you for that. You're not allowed to. It's perfectly legal, everything I'm saying. It's all perfectly allowed. It's my stream, actually, so it's not just allowed, it's actually encouraged. What the fuck? My item! My money amulet! Damn magician thieving asshole. Oh wait, this guy has steel moves. It's probably fine, actually. I heal more than he deals. As long as he doesn't crit. Which he didn't, so it's fine. Nice, 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 nice. I have knowledge of skibbity toilet lore forced in me. I'm sorry, that sentence sounds so violating. Which, like, to be fair, that's probably what it is. What's your favorite arc? let's not get into it. It's also been ages since I watched it. I literally like watched it like more than a year ago. So it's not like I fucking remember what happened. One thing I will say though, and this is one thing I do remember that made me like, I guess kind of, what's the word? It didn't like throw me off because it was already like not great. I had an, wait, oh sorry, I want to use a paradise here. I had an issue with the fact that like, there was kind of only one joke, which was like the song, but then the song kind of stopped being used as a joke. Like it stopped kind of appearing as like a full song, which kind of confused me because I was like, I thought the whole joke is that, you know, they sing the Skibbity song. They go like, brrr, skibbity ba ba ba, and all that stuff. And then they just stopped doing that. It just kept going like, dibbity 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 dibbity, and then, you know, it made it less funny, but like the joke also was already like overplayed, and then you realize that like, without that joke, there isn't really that much there. I guess that was like that's my critical analysis of Skibbity Toilet. There you go. I'm running around for friendship, by the way. At least I'm hoping that that's how it works. You send me the most recent brain rot file. Well, I can just not watch it. If you send me a pile of brain rot, I can just let it rot in your brain. I don't have to engage with it. If you think I'll remember the names of each arc, you'll be disappointed. I'll take a nap for now, bestie, so I can wake up in the game. Yay! Go do that. I'll hopefully also have done that. There's only 12 floors left, so I do want to, like, try and finish this. Hiccup? A Wonder Trade. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we do have some kind of ass Pokemon in the party, and one of them is this guy. Alright, give me my Bright Powder back. Sorry, Scoober. I'll accept a random Pokemon here. I'll nap after stream, hopefully. Actually, I won't remember. I'll just play Factorio. And I actually want to also read up on the rules again, so... Woo! What do we got there? Ah. Now that looks like an answer to my water type weakness. If I've ever seen one, and I have, right there, that's where I've seen it. Because that's where it is. That's pretty good. Sorry, just checking something on the side here. Once again, you're not allowed to judge me. I'm allowed to play clicker games. I'm a functioning being. I'm a functioning human. I think he's still going to be low level though, right? Yes, still level 80. But it is Intimidate, neutral nature. Hydro Pump Hurricane. Okay, this guy definitely will need some TMs or egg moves. For now, let's go full bulk. And... full speed def, actually. We need like a good... Actually... Physical. We might give this guy the Assault Vest, actually. But for now, we just keep fighting. I'm not playing Cookie Clicker again. I'm playing a different clicker game. And you're not allowed to judge me for it. It's not permitted. Not allowed. It's, I am allowed to have fun, okay? I'm allowed to enjoy things. Ah! Ow! Ouchie! Owa! Why would you do that? Owie! Ouch! Ouchie! Ouchers! Owie! Owa! Okay, don't you dare miss your first Icicle Crash without Wide Lens. I swear to God, Darmanitan. Thank you. Thank you. I need to be able to depend on you, okay? That means you hitting your moves. Alright, they still have Tailwind active, that's why it was so good. Okay, Tailwind petered out, so now we almost certainly outspeed. We'll just Superpower again. Has 100% accuracy, I don't want to risk the Icicle Crash not hitting, because I don't think Lunala outspeeds. Actually, with the higher level, probably does, but... who wants to risk that stuff? This cannot have Accelerock, I think. Only the other form can have Accelerock. Very nice. Wow. Bro does not ever get kills, I swear to God. He does not know what a kill is. Eject pack? Really? Sure. Whatever. Sure. You know what? Sure. Actually, sure. You hitting the fat pump? Bro, hit the fat pumpy. We hitting the fat pumpies, boys. Hey, don't do that. I'll just keep doing the same shit over and over again, I guess. Aw, he did not hit the fat pumpy. Bro did not pump. No pumping. A weakness policy, a clear... Okay, we're actually getting some real items now. Floor 89. Only 2 trainers, we can probably handle that. Film Theory did an episode on Skibbity. Apparently it has lore about ever-evolving media. I mean... I don't want to be... Okay, so I don't want to be like that guy. But like... I stopped watching Game Theory and, you know, by extension Film Theory a while ago. Because I felt like their theories, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of felt like they had run out of ideas fucking ages ago. And were kind of just like still making content because, you know, it's a job. Because a lot of the theories didn't really feel like they had their heart in it and like were making like a cool theory. It felt more like, this game is popular, let's fucking pull something out of the straw hat. And like, you know, get that banked. They were still entertaining videos. But a lot of the time they were like so insanely far-fetched that I couldn't really... I don't want to say like I couldn't derive any enjoyment from them because I could. It's just that like... Dude, it was so... It was just so far-fetched. It was just so... You know, taken from nothing. And I was just like, that's like, it's not, that's not anything. Like, you're not talking about anything. This is not like a real theory. It's just like a thing that you're saying, kind of. Got tired of the constant Freddy videos. That also, yeah, like, it was a lot of... They, like, you can tell they were riding a wave, and like, that's fine. But, you know, the problem with doing that is that it alienates literally everyone who is not interested in that exact one thing, which is not nobody, even if you're gaining a lot of extra fans by doing it. I don't know. I should do like a single revive here just to have. And I should probably also heal it to full. I got a lemonade. That's enough. That's enough health. You're not ready for this? You don't know that. You don't know what I'm ready for. Is it physical? Oh, it's special. Oh, good thing I got Draining Kiss. Or, sorry, it is physical. It's not special. I am the one who is special. I don't know if I kill this, actually. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna be cringe here. I'm gonna heal in battle. I know, heresy. But otherwise, this just kills me. And then I can Calm Mind again and actually kill it with stored power. Never mind. Don't crit. I'll just do like an energy powder here, just a little bit of healing. Why do you outspeed me? That's really cringe. I mean, Iron Moth is like really fast, so it makes sense, but still. Still cringe. Wow, that didn't kill? Okay. It's just a source filmmaker shitpost that managed to get super popular and actually become monetized. Yeah. Like, it might... You can, like, put some lore into it by, like, over-exaggerating certain parts of it, but, like, we all know what it is, right? It's... You can't trick me into thinking that it's some fucking masterpiece of filmmaking and that the creator, like, knows that. It's gonna outspeed me. I don't think it can kill, though. Damn. Damn, okay, bro, I'm taking hits here. Okay, we're good. We're now officially good. Alright, 10 more floors, and then we're done. What time is it? 18:05. Okay, we still got time. Still no Lopunny, which makes me kind of mad, I'm not gonna lie. I really want that Lopunny. We're gonna go move Relearner and see what you got. So Dragon Dance, that's a big one. We finally got a second sweeper, second setup sweeper. Waterfall's gonna be a big one. That's a good one. We also want to learn Crunch. I don't think this gets flip turn, does it? I don't think so. But we can check like the other moves. Obviously does not get a single flying move, which always sucks, but honestly Earthquake would probably be really good on this. So let's buy another Earthquake TM, why not? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Actually, it's kind of broke because I can't use it in double battles. Well, I can. I just need to be smart about it. Yep. Goodbye, Thrash. This way we can hit electric types, and the other thing I can do is I can give an air balloon to you. And then what item do I want Gyarados to be holding? I don't actually know. Weakness policy wouldn't really work. Wildlands doesn't matter. I guess we could give him the life orb, but he doesn't have any recovery, so that kind of sucks. Protective pads might actually matter. We don't want AV. Oh, but if I gave it... No, but then I can't Dragon Dance. No, I think this works. I think Protective Pads is decent. But I really just want Lopunny to level up, though. That, like, it really sucks not being able to use it. That is actually in the chat rules. Wait, what is in the chat rules? You're not... Oh, yeah, you're not allowed to... Right, Cookie Clicker. You're not allowed to make fun of me for it, or even talk about it negatively in any way. If you do it, banned. I thought you went clean. It's fine. I don't have a problem with clicker games. It's just nice to have like a little bit of a math challenge every now and again. You know, it's let me have fun. Let me have my fun. You're always so mean to me. You're like never nice to me ever. Virizion outspeeds me? Is Virizion fast? I didn't know that. The only thing I know about Virizion is it's a grass type and therefore it is bad. And that's, you know, probably all you need to know. You were okay, I guess. Fuck you, I beat you. I beat your ass. Okay, I really want to like go out of full screen mode and get more speed up. But if I do that, I worry I might mess it up again. Can I see your friendship? Is that a thing I can see? Nope. Edit stats, can I... That sucks. I hate not being able to, like, do friendship evo. I picked this up because I thought it would be, like, a really good pick, and it's not anything. He's not anything. He's not doing anything. Whatever. What in the ever? We gotta preserve a little bit. No, actually, Choker needs levels. Are you prepared for this? Not, actually. Actually, I have an idea here. Yeah. Listen, if you're gonna be manually transforming, that's not my fault that you're gonna be essentially just doing this to yourself. Hi, Mienfu. Bye, Mienfu. Inner focus, damn. I just got... Calm Mind? Sorry? Special attacker? Alright, whatever. At +2, we should be able to kill some stuff. I'm not risking that. Not gonna risk that just... Why did I switch into this? It's a terrible switch. That's an awful switch. I should not have switched into this. Terrible, awful, not good switch. Dark type, we go back here. Nice sucker punch, sucker loser. Ow. And I can live one of whatever you're doing. I can probably live two of whatever. Ow, my triage! My triage! No, I don't get priority anymore. No. Darkrai. Oh, that's... And Haze? Holy shit, they're counterplaying me, bro. They're actually outplaying me. That's wild. I'm also getting to the point where comp-phase levels are actually not matching up anymore. Revival herb, feint. An anti-feint. What the fuck is in my head? A special offer. It can teleport you away. Honestly, at this point, yeah. I'll just take that. It's not like I can really do much else. I got free rare candies. You're neutral nature, you're jolly. Didn't I buy an adamant mint? Oh yeah, it's modest, but it has the mint, so yeah. Or Guy Erados. I guess a... defense raising nature, maybe? Actually, special defense raising nature. Let's go careful. Careful mint. Nice. Very good. Only 5 more levels to go. Should have probably sold some shit there. But, eh. We dance dragonly. Uh-oh. Might be fine if we one-shot here, and we do. And thusly it is done. I don't know if we one-shot this, but we can certainly try. And we did not. Okay. I would say time to steer, but it's not really steering time. It's just like keep playing time. Damn, they're almost like 10 levels above me now. Urshifu. I think that's dark Urshifu. That's not wet Urshifu. Yeah, that's dark Shifu. That's the quad weakness to fairy right there, acting up. We have raised special defense now. I don't like that. Jija impact. Okay. It's awesome. And you missed. Get missed on. Yeah, I feel like skipping the levels is actually not worth it in terms of like raw experience. But it is in terms of my time, so... you know, I value that as well. God, Alomomola. I'm glad Knight isn't here. She'd be like, holy shit, it's Alom Lamomol. It's the Alalamomolol. It's Alamalomi. It's Alveola. Sorry, Dino. I have fairy type. Me when I have a fairy type move. I need to actually revive here. Just so that you gain your experience. You. Trying to get a good grass type that isn't just a really good Pokemon with grass type stapled to it as a downside. I don't think that exists. I'm not gonna lie, I think you're looking for a non-existent Pokemon. That's like the big issue with grass type, right? Like it's not a good type. very rarely do Pokemon succeed because of it. Depending on the format, I think in generic, like Gen 9 OU Nat decks, whatever, like the only good grass types are like Rillaboom, because under grassy terrain, being a grass type is actually good, and the only way to set grassy terrain consistently is by having the ability grassy terrain. And then, yeah, Ferrothorn's decent. Amoonguss, I guess, is kind of decent if you're like allowed to use sleep, which I don't know if you are, so that depends on the format you're playing. Apart from that, I don't know, it's not a good type, sadly. It's like with rock type, it's like with and poison type actually has been like decently useful over the last few generations. But yeah, no, like a good grass type that's good because it's a grass type, that's just gonna be, you know, you're asking for the impossible. I don't think I've seen this map before. This is a new randomly generated map. Nice. Calm Mind, and you are a fighting type already. I think the music is over now, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. But let's switch away from the calm music. Let's go to... yeah. Still calm, but not like lullaby sleeping music. Speaking of sleeping. I guess we just Moongeist Beam here. Try to do as much damage as we can. Ah! Why would you do that? Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Nice! Good wake up, good wake up. Stored power you and... I guess Shadow Ball? And we got level 100. Wow, that was not a lot of damage. I guess I'm only a +1. Actually, I don't want to get... I'm probably going to get staticked here, but I need the healing. And then you can kill with Psychic. Okay, we didn't get staticked. Nice. Very good, very good, very good. Very good. Just gonna save quickly, because I don't want this game to have, like, weird problems. Oh, by the way. I might, if I have energy, stream tomorrow, even though it's a Saturday. I know I typically don't stream on Saturday, but there may be good reason, because I think today... I can actually check that right away. Did it come out? Did it come out? Did it get pinned? Damn it. Not yet. Ah, fuck. I'm waiting on the new patch for... Oh, god damn it, I got paralyzed. Now I threw myself off. I'm waiting on the new patch of Sacred Gold to come out. It was going to be today, as far as I remember, from like the PCHL team, which I am honestly pretty excited for. I think it's removing the like part of the speed up thing that was like being weird, because it was not just me apparently. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's a good mon to use Final Gambit on there, because, you know, doesn't do anything, basically. That's not great for me. Rather let Bronzong die, to be honest. From Thunder, or Discharge, I guess. Wow, it didn't actually kill. I guess that Assault Vest is doing work. If I'm still... No, I'm not holding the Assault Vest anymore, I'm holding an Air Balloon. Now we can go back into Gyarados, because they're probably both going to be attacking that slot. And we can Moongeist Beam into this, and then we should be fine. Didn't kill, wow. Ow! Okay, 10 level difference. I mean, I get it. Guess Moonblast into the slot, and then that should be fine. Okay. Ow! Stop it! Nice. Okay, good. I'm actually getting kind of owned here. And I need to, like, be fully healed by the time I reach the... I guess no, I'm gonna get healed, so I don't need to fully heal. Yeah, hopefully it's a single battle. If it's a double, then it's fine. Okay, it's single. Regigigas. Interesting. What was I talking about? Right, Sacred Gold. New patch is hopefully coming out today, and then tomorrow maybe I'll attempt it again. Because maybe they're also going to fix some of the early game encounters. Because honestly, like, man, early game of Sacred Gold is really boring. Because, like, the way to beat it is... It's not difficult. Weirdly enough, it's actually not a difficult game to beat at all. It's all about guaranteed encounters. You just need to get, like, the few guaranteed encounters that beat... what's his name? Not Wally, not Watson. What's the bug gym leader called again? I forget his name. But, like, the Gen 2 bug gym leader, Bugsy, duh. The way to beat him is just, like, getting the same few guaranteed encounters, and that's really boring, which is why I didn't do it last time. But, like, you can just get the guaranteed Heracross. You can just get, like, the guaranteed either Flareon or Glaceon or whatever. You can get a lot of those Pokemon just full-on guaranteed, and... I mean, I only speak for myself, I just don't think that's fun. So, that's why I didn't do it. But it did make me, like, lose via, like, snowball effect. So, I'm hoping that that's going to be stuff that they fix by either making the Scyther a little bit more easier by, like, taking away Sword Stance. I think that would be a big one, while still keeping it challenging, obviously. You still want to keep it hard. But yeah, that's, like, my big thing. So I'm just gonna rearrange these items a bit, because right now it's difficult to find what I'm looking for. Gonna use these, like, low value items first, because I'm not gonna get the chance to sell them. And in battle, I obviously want to be using the good healing items instead. You can have an energy root, I guess. This is actually a good time to be using rare candies, I think. Because I need Gyarados to actually, like, be able to do stuff. Can you evolve yet? No? Okay, well then we're reverting this. If Banui doesn't want to evolve, if we're gonna go to the end with a fucking Baniri that hates us, then so be it. Surely I've got a burn heal, right? I do. Honestly, I feel like I also have better held items now. Mystic Water? Clear Amulet? I think Clear Amulet, honestly. Just so I don't get intimidated or anything. Would just be quite useful here. You. Oh joy, another battle. You sound like me. You know, we don't have to do this. You can leave. You can have, like, a nice day or something. Bad switch. Very bad switch, by the way. L ratio plus bad switch. Grass is only mediocre defensively. Offensively, though, I mean, even offensively, it's not like the goal, you know, it's, like, fine. Like, the reason Rillaboom is good is because it's fucking Woodhammer from a really good attack stat under grassy terrain. That's what makes it good. The fact that it hits a lot of things for at least neutral is, like, more of a side effect of the meta. And the fact that, like, Great Tusk is in a lot of places. Still good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just, like, it's a bit of, like, a confluence of fates kind of situation as to why it's good. Genesect. That's a dangerous one. I might actually need to use one of my, like, max elixirs or whatever they're called. Also, dude, has anything ever, like, missed a Zap Cannon so far? I feel like everything always hits with Zap Cannon. Destiny Bond? Oh, fuck you. Unbelievable. Destiny Bond? Okay, at least this switch was good for us. And a Deoxys, which I don't think we can outspeed, but we can probably live a hit from because we're really specially bulky and we made sure to get a plus Def nature. I have a lot of max revives. Honestly, I should use them. I'm being really stingy with them for kind of no reason. Same with the max potions. Actually, out of battle, though, I should just use, like, energy roots and stuff. This Baniri is going to be max level and just not have evolved. It's just going to be a Baniri. Weakest possible fake-out switch-in. But you know what? We'll make it work. See if I can kill this thing, because I don't know if I can. Rain Dance. That might help me a little bit. Let's get some Draining Kiss health here. Wow, that's a lot of Draining Kiss health. Ah, it didn't kill. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We can get some more Draining Kiss health here, and then you can die to another waterfall. Very nice. And just listen, if you set up the... If you're gonna be nice and set up the rain for me, I'm gonna be waterfalling. I'll do a little bit of a Dragon Dance here, just because I feel like I'm not doing the damage I need to. Rain stopped, that's fine. We can stored power if it hits. And you can waterfall here. Ah, damn it. Interesting Pokemon to click close combat there, though, but... One terrain doesn't actually boost damage, right? I never remember which. No, I think all of them do. Psychic boosts Psychic, Fairy boost, like Misty boosts Fairy, Electric boosts Electric. I'm pretty sure they all do. Unless I'm, like, horribly misremembering something. I'm pretty sure they all boost damage. Of their, like, respective type. I would be surprised if not. Why did my model, like, just stop tracking me for a moment there? I was like, actually, I don't like tracking. Actually, though, I don't think you deserve to get tracked. Man, my girlfriend's still working on the new model. I'm just so excited. It looks so good. And now that I'm seeing it, like, animated, it looks even better, and I'm really excited and hyped for it, and I just really want to use it. I really want to use it, guys. I really want to use it already. It looks really good, and I really want to use it, and it looks really good. And I also really want to use it. I'm so excited to show you. It's going to be so awesome. It's going to be so cool. I've posted, like, what the redesign generally looks like before. Just what? Oh, it's not a... It's like a Zoroark. I see. Or, yeah. There's the actual guy. I was like, why the fuck was that not working? Wait, it is Misty Terrain? Oh. I didn't know. I thought Misty Terrain actually boosts fairy moves. Okay, your party has mysteriously healed. We're also gonna save state, and we're gonna turn on in-game music. Alright, guys, we've made it to floor 100. After a bunch of yapping and a bunch of stuff. We've now made it to floor 100. Who are you? Egg moves, so we can get some moves back. And you have the TMs. I'm gonna actually movie learner here for Snowman. Specifically so we can get Ice Punch again instead of Icicle Crash. Just because of the 100 accuracy, because I don't like relying on low accuracy moves. It's only 10 less base power. So that's fine. Now, I do have an issue with Lopunny still not being a Lopunny, so we're just gonna be walking around a little bit. And if nothing happens, then, you know, we just have a Baniri, I guess, and that's just how it is. But, like, if at this point it doesn't want to evolve, then I don't know what to tell you. I really wish I could, like, make the speed up more speedy, but I can't, because if I go out of full screen mode, OBS is gonna crash. Okay, let's try the one rare candy we have on Benui. It's actually working right before the final... Guys, we're gonna use our Mega for exactly one fight, and it's gonna be glorious. Nice. Alright. We really need you to learn some moves now. What can you gain? What can you get? Double kick? High jump kick. Listen. Yes, it's low accuracy. But we take what we can get. Pre-evo moves, no. Tutor moves? Shit, I don't have enough. It's okay, we can sell out all stuff here. We can sell like basically everything actually. I can sell almost everything. And yes, I'm speeding up even though I have the music. Shut up. I didn't think about it before I turned off the music, okay? I didn't think. I'm not one who thinks. I'm not what they call a thinker. Smash. Listen, it's not like I'm disagreeing with you, I'm just disappointed, okay? Power Punch may be worth it. I feel like that's worth it, actually. Probably instead of Fake Out, because like Fake Out's nice, but if we want priority, we have Quick Attack. And I like the idea of just like boosting up a little bit. Especially with Scrappy. Okay, so now we go Assault Vest on... Honestly, no one. There it is, Lapanite. Yes. We have 4,500. Check our party quickly. Good nature, good nature, good nature, good nature. Good nature with heat proof. Good charm. Doesn't matter, it becomes scrappy when it mega evolves anyway. Edit stats. That works. Max special attack, max HP on both of these. Max defense, max HP, that's good. Gonna make you max speed, max attack. Do you not get Ice Shard? Is Ice Shard like a... Is Ice Shard a TM move? No. How do you get Ice Shard? Cerebi, Darmanitan. Tell me. Weren't you gonna assault Vesgara? Then I don't get to Dragon Dance. Like, it would be nice, but I feel like Dragon Dance is more important. Does it not get Ice Shard? I could have sworn Galarian Darmanitan gets Ice Shard. Guess I was misremembering that. Okay. No priority for the little guy. That's probably for the best, actually. It's probably better that way. Apart from that, I think we're good. We've got a lot of healing items to use. Yeah, no, let's just go. And we are going to lead. I have a feeling there's going to be a double battle. Let's lead with these two. Where are you? Giovanni? For your insolence, you will feel a world of pain. Why are you like... One hell of a theme. Okay. It's not a double battle. Iron Valiant. Fairy fighting. You know, we can't kill this. We don't have U-turn. I don't know if it's a physical or a special attacker. But I can switch into this and hit it with good psychic. Spirit Break is a fairy type move, I believe. Lowers my special attack. That's kind of fine. Wait, I wanted to... It's fine. This probably still kills. Actually, at minus special attack, I think either one wouldn't have killed, actually. I really want to turn up the battle animations, actually. But I don't think I can right now. If he's just Spirit Breaking, Spirit Break's physical, so we can maybe get some Gyarados action here. Unless there's like a mixed set, in which case, L, I guess. But that's still so much damage, because the Lorb. Still fine. Are we gonna be greedy and go for +2? I think we are. I think we're gonna be a good bit greedy here. Because he's just Spirit Breaking, that's all he's doing. Okay, we are in crit range now, but we have something you don't, which is healing items. I mean, he might also have healing items, I don't know. Giovanners might still have them. But they're not going to be as cool as mine. Oh, he does. Yeah. But it's just like I predicted, they're not as cool. Fuck it, let's go for +3. I mean, if we're going to be sweeping, we might as well actually sweep. Like, if all you have is Spirit Break, if you don't have, like, Thunder Punch or anything. Fuck it, let's go for +4. What's stopping me, huh? Is this going to be every Nuzlocke E4 of a base game ever? That's a lot more than double damage, wasn't it? How was that so much damage? It doesn't have, like, sniper or anything, does it? That was a lot of fucking damage. I could have, like, sworn I was safe from crit there. I mean, I guess I technically was, but, like, whatever. We're at +4. Unless bro has, like, Thunderclap, this should be over. Which, you know, maybe he does. It's certainly possible. Snowman getting some levels, alright. Victini. I guess this has Bolt Strike, and it might be Scarf, but like, we outspeed a Scarf Victini. And maybe it's Sashed. It's not Sashed. I always think with like Run and Bun AIs, like what would the Run and Bun or Lucid AI do? Because it was minus attack? Oh, true, I did use Intimidate on it. That's true, I did do that. Haha, I did do that. Yeah, I think we just sweep here. You know what, I don't think anything mattered except for the Gyarados in the end. Stat boosting's kind of broken in this game mode. Like, any Pokemon with a good boosting move is just kind of broken. Well, this might actually live. Leafeon's really bulky, isn't it? Yeah, Leafeon's like really physically bulky. I don't think this kills me though, does it? That's a crit, maybe. If it had used Trailblaze, no, because then it wouldn't have. That's fine. It still wouldn't have outsped me. I guess this might have like priority. Never mind. It could have Water Shuriken, that might have actually killed me. Man, I really prepared a whole ass team. I really like leveled up my Lopunny. Gyarados didn't get a nickname, you're right. I really want to use the Lopunny. But I can't send it in against fucking Mewtwo. Man, that's so sad. That's really, we're crying now, guys. Guys, it's crying time. Can I get some cryings in chat, guys? Can I get some cries? Well, that sure was floor 100. Benui, level 100. All that friendship gained. Mega Stone bought. For what reason? Congratulations, you have completed the pit. Now return to your entrance and prepare for a new trial and store your party in the PC. Or continue going lower for an infinite challenge. I'm not doing infinite. Yeah, I'm returning. Do you want to save your winning team? Yes. Oh wow, you can like... Okay. Sure. Thanks for playing. Yippee! Benui, who did so much. Gyarados, who did all of the things. Lungaala, who did everything during the run. Garm, who was really underwhelming. Bronzong, who was kind of just along for the ride. And the absolute fucking carry throughout the whole goddamn run, that was Comfey. Me when triage and healing. So the only resource management I have to do is like, PP management. Also, I didn't read what that said. What did that say? Oh, it just showed me, like, the difficulties. That the difficulty I was on. Type all, BST all, mode 6 mons, skip, EVs, gimmick, legend edit. Okay, well, I guess we can try despair mode next time. So now we're in the pit, and now did I get some points? Here's a silver shield decoration, welcome. So I've got 143 BP, with which I can, I guess... Wait, do I just get to start with these now? I don't think so, right? I doubt that. The fuck was that? Okay, let's save here. Isn't like actually save. So if I were to start a new run, what would I get? Score bunny. For a second I thought there was a Victini. Trubbish, Tauros. Tauros and wet Tauros. Listen, if this gives me like a fire Tauros as well. Oh, damn. Man, these Pokemon are ass, Jesus. Guess the only thing to really take here is like Graveyard and this for like Sandstream. No, because Last Respect sucks ass, right? Because you don't want your Pokemon don't die. So it's not that broken. I guess this for Volt Switch. And then these two for damage. Dog? I mean, yeah, he doesn't do anything though. But yeah, no. I guess I can reroll and see what happens. Gudra, Aggron, Mr. Rhyme. Well, these are quite a bit more powerful. Okay, Banette just right away, Jesus. My verdict on this game. Is it worth playing? Is it worth your time? Yes, I think this is worth like a little run, put some music on in the background. But you are probably going to be wanting to speed up because a lot of this game is quite tedious, and while there is probably some more challenge waiting in the depths of the difficulty modes, I will probably attempt those in my own time. I'll try to do like a difficult run of the hardcore, whatever the difficulty was called, hell mode or something. And we'll see if that's any more fun or challenging. But it does just kind of seem like, you know, stat boosting is insane. A lot of the resource management can be avoided by just like smart building with healing moves and like using high power point moves. If you use moves that just have high PP, just base, that's really good. The fact you can't find TMs kind of sucks. Same with like Nature Mints. The fact that you can't, apparently, I guess, I mean, I didn't find any, can't like find any or that you can't buy held items kind of sucks as well. It feels like it's really restrictive in how you can build your Pokemon in like the weirdest ways. And then also just like the RNG of what Pokemon you get is really important, because like some of like, if you go on a floor and you have like a Zigzagoon and it's like, what are you gonna do? You know, if just getting a legendary, it didn't seem to like power scale my opponents at all, so just having Lunala didn't like come with a downside, so the team building choices are kind of restricted in that sense. I don't know. Still fun though, and I'm gonna give my verdict on despair mode when I do it. If people want, I may try it on stream. It's just that this did take a while. I feel like 100 is a bit too much, because like a lot of the battles, they have, like if you have that many battles, they have to be kind of mindless, because if they are all too challenging, you end up with a game like Lucid or Run and Bun, where like you have to meticulously plan every single battle could end your run. But without that, a lot of it is just button mashing. And how do you make the final fight challenging if the power scaling is like not in the opponent's favor, I guess? So yeah, I don't know. Also the whole thing that like EVs, you can just get them, means that there's no real reason for you to keep Pokemon around. You're very much incentivized to like want to trade them away as soon as possible if you have a bad one. Yeah, like I don't know if I like that you just get to perfect your Pokemon right away with the EVs, but then the held items and the moves are so restricted. You get very little money. Again, maybe I was like holding on to too many items. I don't know. Still worth your time, like I said. And yeah. If the Sacred Gold patch comes out today, I may stream tomorrow, but I might also just straight up be dead tomorrow from like being overly tired. So I'm gonna go with like a probable no on tomorrow's stream, but maybe Sunday I'll do like an out of order little stream, because I'm really excited to do more Drayano Gauntleting. For anyone currently watching that normally doesn't watch Pokemon and is like, when are you doing more non-Pokemon stuff? I don't know, man. I've been on a Pokemon bender. I know that that's like what I always am on, but I guess literally yesterday I played Nice Day for Fishing. I haven't played Monster Hunter Generations in a little bit. I might pick it back up just for some, like, you know, doing some more of the endgame battles, some hunter and grinding, some of the Elder Dragons that I've not fought, like White Fatalis I've not beaten, Crimson Fatalis I haven't beaten. I don't think I've beaten Ukanlos. Maybe I have, I'm not sure. Which, like, that's not an Elder Dragon, but still. We aren't doing E4 Saturday, but might do a race event. I have a Warhammer 40k session this Saturday, every second Saturday, so yeah, that's also why last week, 2 weeks ago, I was like only kind of paying attention during the E4 because I was like, you know, in the session and I didn't want to not pay attention to that, so that's why I was just like AFK and like, hey, I'm here and I'll be here after the thing, but, you know, I'm role-playing. Because I want to give my full attention to that. I've been like not fully good about that, so I want to, you know, respect Marty's time and effort that he puts in, because he does. I don't know if he's still in chat, but I do appreciate all the effort you put into that. Mwah, love you. Very homoerotically and homosexually, and very, very much like with socks on. Mwah, is what I'm saying. I think that's all I have to say. I'm just kind of rambling at this point because I'm tired and my brain cannot form coherent sentences. I'm gonna go take a nap or play some Factorio. Nothing quite like wringing the brain out even more after you've already finished wringing it out to nothing. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a good day. Make sure to leave a comment and like a subscribe. Watch my short that I uploaded today. I'm gonna see how that was doing while I was not paying attention while I was streaming, because I'm actually kind of happy with it. I think the Septile short actually ended up pretty good. I like it. That's it. Have a good day. I love you. I love you all. I love you. I like streaming. Bye. 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 Bye.